assistant no a omo ka me ho no mo make sure se obi a amede no to payroll no so ene mo ne omo ka no mo ti ase magim se bosomi a eno de mini bibia editia wei ene ne Carlos edin kan edia ba ene obi bu se ne ne ono kwa wo ba na wo kosan se ye bo wi esi ante hwe ma me nko hoi na me nka wo se de enkoma mpanifo ne di no akora nim ye papa igina be se 70 to 80% done aka finishing touches bia omode elso ho na finisi kasam no e bia no ohura no watesu kakra bi na Carlos abaye Blasters head coach ama bibia tumi akonkan na even before say ye babo modem aye aduma no nyina no acha se ye bo no hwene no there masa krofo na mudo mudi machi no me je da hunu bibia ho enti asanu na edila de ne kakra media memra no na nkasa nkofo no mienu nyina no ada asam do mu ko chachiri ba bi kura ana se mudo mu ko Metios ne ade ne dia me ni problem me nkofo be na me ko mo semi John Pencil and Desmond affair asa John de no kwa de panifo no ya tumu anesa Desmond de ne dia still eno na edila de ne panifo so masa we your project ye yini sinche nya ye nti between Carlos Kilos and we no aye F4 no de gina eno no sanka assistant for na omdi na chi no won hye da hunu bibia ye ko we ka promo ye adebu ano tinkem mo na so tuo na wono amfa ne de no amenya adwuma ma bibia entim konkan ya we
te omode Oyerepa breakfast de ebre na no pay eba amanyosem a nana ya mensa jo otumi se na wadi dwuma pa yeso atena se free say break up mi se dumienu ebebo ene de agudie mu nsem ebre mu ya to din no today sports dumienu ene ye besore so na afi dumienu kasebo no atimi aba beto so ye tena se no pase ya wonim se ensema hodo ayaboabo no wamonone na ye bomoden ede ebrem na afi wi a na ya ba fie ni abedin komo bebre na so ewo fie ene amonone nsem ni bi ye behwe owura Jean Infantino se pressure kono so pressure kono so enra ohun se Jordan for the allegation bi abeto FIFA for so titu owura ni dia de Jean Infantino se omukra no mukakrawa se nkomunya every FIFA ene World Cup mkoboye no ye show mo se mo support no ba bi ekono se omanfa mo owura ni dia de Jean Infantino a anya dia omode omusika ebemomo we allegation na Jordan for ababe mekini nyina no ama owura Jean Infantino say crisis meeting baso ewo Morocco awo tunisa e dia FIFA for mpanyifo nyina no makohia no mahwese nyonyoma esi eko ho ensem ha ayede etu edwa Jose Mourinho ne Vini Junior sensem no na enano pay Vini Junior ni agent omakopim e Real Madrid asoye emunsem ozei o de nya
Mourinho ni nesia Mourinho ni nesia nkomo ni die nyina de beba no pay
okay Mourinho ni nesia da bay
Mourinho ni nesia
enra
nkomo mu die nyina
okay all right enti ehun nsem e wa ha anopa ye bedi ho enkomo enra enwumre so Barcelona ade a eye omo sporting director Deco wakopim e wo Madrid omo hwe ni mu se ne omone owura ni dia de Fernando Hidalgo awonu ye agent edema Julian Alvarez ebehia na omahwese ekwan betimi abie ama mafa Abrantia ni dia de Julian Alvarez a eno so ho nsem ewa ha anope ye bedi ho enkom ebewura other leagues ni mu ye bewura Premier League transfer no ekoso de ebane se owura ani dia de Xabi Alonso so the players be at abontin say sa players in there ontimi enomo enye adwuma na mbese me bi so Pedro Neto to Man City no no kre
yes
no kre
report no credible sites for nyina reporting but no Enzo Maresca kodi nkomo say squad now won nyansa krai bebre
yo
so man hwehwe aso kakra
okay
so squad na City wono nyansa krai bebre
okay eno so ho nsem wa ha a ebedi ho enkomo afei Soboslai akasa e de afa Liverpool team no so e wa ha Romelu Lukaku yesi Napoli training grounds was one no just one de grader e na betwe no ansa no akopiem training grounds so ene wansam piem e wa Napoli training grounds Kevin De Bruyne ono so bibia kire so de nani be kire Inter Miami na wakosia kan e de amomo ne line no Messi Casemiro Suarez
yes Messi na transfer
Messi na de transfer o de moto wa na mo amaka masam the be can be can
I say he's on Casemiro Kasai. Na Casemiro say obejoine Inter Miami.
Messi ne Kasai.
Messi didn't.
I say club ne be kire so mo pe no. Na bia mu ye den a. No ma frɛ Messi say Messi. Wiase nyina Nyankopɔn bo ni wiase no. Eba sports a.
Asemi okofa ba be.
Wona atesoro.
Ye beche.
Titi. Baba asem na ya me enka na amanfo titi. Nya botre nya botre.
Diago Amando Maradona.
Nya botre say dey free Ronaldo ko Diago Amando Maradona.
Ronaldo dey ni kan.
Baba Isa enche Mahamudi Steve Nodro ene beba. Eze mukọ ha emfa enche Mahamudi Steve
Nodro so ebo na Kenya Messi ti mero.
Okay, enti eno so ho nsem e wa ha ebedi nkomo anopai ebo eye 11 am anopai ya ewo eye Australia. Inter Milan and AC Milan SUDC and Yamfa can say a Debbie della Madonnina and also Honsem Ewaha Yatnasia, Ninano, Yebedi Hon, and Como Ewo Jumedi Eso, Yabefia, and Comodi be a bedin of fear a Asante Kotoko. Coach Annie Daddy Eric Tinkler and then Obon the first preseason game. A bed 13 minutes away. Na game no air coso ewo a Pajo, a ho and Asante Kotoko Ebony. Edi ACN na yebewo ho na reports ahudo nyina
Benaba na Ebony
e matise Ebony esi Benab na Saturday
ba adiana mi hunu bus na arrive on there I think
Benab Benab for bus okay na Benab so hu bus ho there na say Benab enti eno so ho nsem wa ha a yebedi ho enkomo ene anopai ewo dwumadie ni so National Under 23, the Black Meteors. Babani said the last time you qualify for Olympic Games and on a tournament, Emma a year under 23 no was 2004. 2004. That was the last time Ghana you qualify for a year under 23 Olympic tournament. Na ene yes ebe she a qualifies say na players I have from no akofan se bebre na dia ba. On se Peter Midu akwa. Yes. O ma friend so omotimbia. Ntidie no mugina so mfɛ no ba so mutim
bia omugina the previous performance
unim ye ball league ni wie unim mans do aba okotena fi unim ni training a woyɛ
season ba wie the player
je say mo fa players na koyo mu pre-season Matthias wana
and I make us be omugina last season performance in the friend
de mo defend bi bia na ne yɛ tournament an ya rene eba no ti mu hweye eno so won sem ha ayebedi ho komo ebewura clubs ni mu transfer no ekoso clubs eguso mo bobo mo ho ahead of the 2026-2027 Ghana Premier League ni nyina e wa ha no pay yebedi ho enkomo ensem ahodo e de betudwa ene de ye mo boss no wo kan ye ho ene ye de dwumadie e ba no nti fa messages ebra 0241915555 0241915555 say SMS WhatsApp ni nyina no obetimi e de aba no pay e wo dwumadie ni so a ye be kenkan e wo dwumadie ni so e de ama sports lawyer Baba Isa ede ko amanone na afi nsema wo nyina no watimi ede afri amanone abre na mum ye kai o se we mo ani dwumaku a maso yasena no pai ame ede dwumadie no ebremo Translite Solar omo eta echi dendende no pai a ede dwumadie no ebremo First Flight Consult omo so eka ho bi Power Specialist Herbal Hospital omo eta echi dendenden Bayport Savings and Loans omo so eka ho bi afi Tenated Company Limited omo eta echi pampe ene ede dwumadie no eba Asokore Mampon Community Bank PLC omo so eka ho bi Abe Herbal Clinic eta echi Franco Trading Enterprise omo eka ho bi ABA Herbal Clinic eta echi dendenden Bash Digital Cellulite also ena Grofine Herbal Tonic omo eka ho bi Kangen Energic Drinking Water eta echi Amen Scientific Herbal Hospital omo eka ho Bosumchu Community Bank PLC omo so eka ho ena afi Pepsodent ena omo maka nyina aso yasene anopei ena yede Today Sports ebremo mesi dumienu ena yebe sori so na afi dumienu kase ebo no ababeto aso program no live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio on YouTube Oyerepa Radio saso ena wo he TV Oyerepa TV radio no 100.7 Sports Lawyer Baba Isa ayekrado a ode yekọ amanone na ode nsema hodo ewa amanone nyina ede abreye se ne de nyere ma do sem
na se
but Vini wo ho today ya fa Vini kakra
na se fizo ka 2-3 ne da ba
fa Vini kakra
no basa bibia ha
Odivini kakra na odi Julian Alvarez kakra oh no what si England kakra no wura Germany no wura Italy no wura Portugal no wura France
your video be about the late Franco Baresi ne funwa no se na Paulo Maldini na emra omu peja namu no na ya rehosem which means say asem na de bia ka wa no no kre se ope players oma bo AC Milan na omu din no untimi pepa fi club no da e ka ho
ono ya retire number 6 years you
yes
retire obi an she bi da biem ofim se Nyankopon ebe ba ba jini biase
no o say not football no kwa no obo
mass no mo bo ni nyina kotie
o say won ho story wa
ni nyina na wutie
ni nyina na
Italy kasa na wutie
o say ye kre
Real Madrid for so start propaganda bi
say
na omu use omu former players and the yes propaganda no enra show bi course wo Madrid na me follow show no amehwe me pe owura ni din na me de atu edwa baba twen mi o meba meba okay Laguero ena okofre Pedrak Mijatovic okay Pedrak Mijatovic ono na 1998 Champions League final Real Madrid she Juventus 1-0 ewo Amsterdam Arena no ono she goal ma Real Madrid nti eba Real Madrid abakosemu a oyobi omo kan ne pa na oforso the way out of Real Madrid ekọ Fiorentina na no mo kofre no chese vini nsem no the same to me say Real Madrid omo say we are second best player Tinas mo kan yo we are second best player ewo Real Madrid better than so be kwakoye first best player ewo club him no kre it is omo G2 say Madrid best player Mbappe and the Vini second best and he say ote ho a
Raul asem no kan no an wakan be you Raul say Vinicius Junior not careful because he is not the best player of Madrid. So £8 million now or best image right now.
Akwana
Mbappe.
Metiete sa nyoma we are.
But Mbappe ba Madrid no. Now Mbappe already established best player. He came to Madrid. Madrid made you Vinicius Junior. Nti untimi ne Mbappe nyina amenya.
Ya mamemfa we ni kan ma na fakọ amanone ke dwamna ewo message awo de ma nyina anopai ewo dwumadi so.
Bibia na me da je hia me kra wo sponsor mboye Ronaldo a wo ba kotoko no ze se ne scanner nso nti mpanyimfo de bia so nti bi obeba be duru chine nti o man for supporters
Ronaldo de na ni nti mpanyimfo supporters mo me yanko hia no wo airport Accra na yehu sie do no obebo 6 months pesa ni Cristiano Ronaldo ba kotoko
ti emo anwa so me sponsor
na de wo ya na wa wo creative
de mo kana me ka bi abo ebe
some information one dem
na wana ya na dem
to was am nti so bi kasa Ronaldo ba
na obeti o na we kwa one power we afọ asene de and the supporters ni nyina ekuhia no wakra nti kina de be yedwi nya to minim so obenya ho a nti obo 6 months per ska no na nso na nke san no wan
I supporters we
na ko supporters
all right tinti anopay yemo special good morning biem na yemo akwa ba kache onua no se yasa se live ewo Oyerepa 100.7 FM live ewo Oyerepa TV no so nkofun krosun sem chefa ewo today sports num and no pay yede esum wo live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana on Facebook WhatsApp message slina ebeba 0241914555 na fe odia fawaba eba kinken na ama said say ene said e fotan tantam suankop na fe nsam we disefata se uhwe anopay na utie nyina yede amao ewo show no so na on the broad wings of high sense amadama and amodi konkon a yede nkofun krosun semnom esumo ene anopay mesasem afi international football stories outdoor anopay ewo ho maminko USA na unse 2026 FIFA World Cup no ewo United States of America womo hostibi na minfon to just cities a hosting World Cup no womo say FIFA do mo ka FIFA promise mom sa ombemam each city $1 million each. $1 million. And on the moment, now up till now, Nadia Sasikaram, Etimi Abanti FIFA, into Amoka Canning in Aboma. It's about 15 million US dollars into FIFA. Etimi at the Emma Woman, Gianni Infantino, Mami Fantuja, the senior leaders of football world governing body, that is FIFA. On Asia, Morocco, on the 5th day of August 2026. Now, I'm a dream. Kubata no ho ningina mo anisam ene obetwemu proposal na de o se was be the proposal nya de sam o de sa proposal na ba biem na mom ukoma Prince Ali and afe Matthias Grafstrom onom Secretary General Emma FIFA and afe Professor Arsene Wenger, FIFA's Chief of Global Football Development omina se enema na openino ayera among support Gianni Infantino for the Sika onom ede at the state-owned enterprises and private-owned enterprises or no fe aton a stake at the amom in the World Cup. I want to say Nina Ayan Sabuam and no FUM Etoja and pay Jordan FA President Prince Ali and QZ FIFA Sam Gianni Infantino were blackmail among other two just Jordan Foka as supporting them Jordan for Tenechi or San Samna Omo Canina no Krabianim into Sikabikra no sir Amusaka he yakasam the World Cup yeah now there's a Jordan form and Sanka Sikanum and yet reporter if he Gianni Infantino asiyam etuja and anopay young fenun sinafe yamra Spain emetin come I was Spain and anopay on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV air today's sports and confirm closum chefa a wom and yedun come and anopay detenye Jose Mourinho and maintaining the intensity our training grounds inti anopay on Oyerepa TV intensity and our training grounds Emra na Adajani Posoka Emra Vinicius Junior Trent Alexander-Arnold Bernardo Silva Brahim Diaz nom training na maminko ensemnum Madrid abusiam mamin fantuja sa report HM la Fabrica Plaza Hombaton amunkwa yanke summer transfer window num emom na amansam ekuta 200 million euros aniesika wamansam ebetime akadinina emma anopay na Vinicius Junior Sam on Jose Mourinho din come na no credit Jose Mourinho sama okache nom na ne je papa or see Jose Mourinho once mean as I have always been masa dia uko park no so a wunim ye ne no restriction bia say all the chin na be say we chi ho kwa umma ene adem dia wunim ye our pitch no so masa ya statistics na ye according to Vinicius Junior way and ensemo Jose Mourinho at the atunanim emra amu ehia na Camavinga ninsam nom I mean confirm say Eduardo Camavinga opinion say oda pompon treno so omo peja na dia chairman sanyina say wo sika bete it sounds a boy masa matrai ma kwani polom sabnom edoso enti say oba e betonom ama no ultima kwamra ya twanim say ya de Rodrigo Cascante e betimi aba na fabe adwumam e de ama bobo korom na me fanto dwasa enne se anopay chenne bana wie ya Vinicius Junior ene ni agent forum Rock Nation ne Madrid besiam na fe ama dwendwen ho ida sam abestante e de ama Madrid anasam oinstante and from Madrid bobo korom na huge breaking news anopay medima war and said the deal is done Jan Diamante or your player Emma RB Leipzig na haya na about story no it sounds ukomwa a 135 million euros na Madrid edikan at your 120 million euros fixed plus now for 15 million euros no aya in bonuses and aya diated and then pay at the next 48 hours no aya likely so abam abepiemo I was Spain now for wine America sama Madrid here sounds no at to him and then pay maminko FC Barcelona so yeah na revelation bia ekutame anopay and say ukoma basaka and agreement I will do num say and ombram na amesia kan emma Barcelona emma Chelsea demand 80 million euros plus variables. Number one, I'm to Susam. I'm saying Anthony Gordon and manager Hans Flick. A catcher said, I be me Anthony Gordon ahead of that of João Pedro. And your reporter, a good time and pay FC Barcelona. A pussy still did the Kukrachaka. I was saying, I'm a Julian Alvarez. Now, for Julian Alvarez, I be a Juman, Emma FC Barcelona Bobokorum. Now, I'm going to make it fun effort. Sam, I'm very agreement for the Argentine striker. Now, I'm coming on one bed. And your reporter, a good time and pay Bassa se Ferran Torres present of free Barcelona Boconum, not when your club be a unfasa club no madam, not for Sika Amubasa, Homuti to the Ontriam, not for Unfa Ferran Torres, and Fanoncom, pre-season preparations at Kosu. Now Hans Flick at Nene, Emma SC Barcelona Hans Flick at the Atujasa, no Hans Flick and or Barca players, number so, or see especially in Kodana. Amanya Konyam adjoining the squad Motimba one upon a son and papa na Deco my culture Sam Obanya meeting with Julian Alvarez Cristiano Ronaldo and so Ebesia new manager and Postecoglou ewa Nasa over Mukoko Piema holidays no abana we enti about returning na ne wife and afe na busuanyina na amwo Mallorca wamom Germany say amani manager Ebesiam na afe amachete way forward yere sansamnom eto onim enne anopeng 10 times yanko England na fe yenin komo kakram ewo England na Giovanni Leone Liverpool force amu Hotspur se season on enshasianom na Giovanni Leone eye fully fit obetimi abom edi amatim no Enzo Maresca abusuam ose ono de oye manager ema Manchester City na otwam Manchester City squad ekuto mum prempren ya wo mu hia more additions bia eni kwansem oyan sakai bebre e wo team num sam eno ya Enzo Maresca Bruno Fernandes abusuam ode atudwa se Manchester United abebom the Champions League abebom the league and our players no are ready to fight for the bat and Bruno Fernandes Bruno Guimaraes abusuam ni move to Arsenal no in the next 48 hours obete se oye Arsenal player and an agreement and bibia etimi eto dwan Newcastle United ama green light sir encore and medicals ama Arsenal bobokorom Dominic Zoboslai player Emma Liverpool na Dominic Zoboslai sir squad nisha sir una Andy Robertson Ibrahima Konate afem Mohamed Salah na amunyina free team no ma ade a wose we and say utim beka ho na mama anyo no and top players ade eba Liverpool or believe some Liverpool penning form ebe the right thing and Dominic Zoboslai in sema or to jam and na anopay na Pep Tavaria, Demetem, HMC Chelsea, put the final touches to the deal. Now, Faye, Wababa Juman at the Amatino Royal Volcano, I'm left backer. Say, on it Chelsea, at the agreement, Chelsea boss, Enzo Canenom, na Enzo Maresca, and nay, Tapi Alonso, Enzo Maresca, Koti Manchester City na, and someone and I'm Pedro Necto, and Okre, City Alpeno, and also City Emperum and na Okom Enzo Maresca Suya or the air to just Ampesam Abakasa afa transfer no essence oyobi player and then someone Enzo Maresca to jam Tapi Alonso Nyankopobwa 11 year Hone Juventus album Ayonkofa Kensie na ahead of the game Tapi Alonso Chelsea manager akasam afa game yente Tapi Alonso resem
no everyone. We are thrilled that Misha could be with us. We are thrilled, and I think that you could see his smile, how great feeling was for him to be part of a team, because he's been a long time training on his own. And fitness level, we will see. But he has been working hard, and now it's about trying to get to do things, passing the ball to teammates, having to integrate in the dynamic.
And no, I Chappy Alonso are out say are you chilled? That is, are you happy? And Club Naniaje said Mihailo Mudrekenom adjoining the squad. I love Enzo. And no, I Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. I say a possible in it's not near Joma Chelsea.
I love Enzo. He knows I have a lot of respect for him because, as we know, the player he is not just a player, he's a great person. I want him to stay, but I'm not gonna.
Yes, Moises Caicedo, my friend, the Butos at Chelsea in Finfio, and I would see on Subecha, then some anonym Tijani Reinders, and I'm a catcher, sir, binding him that. I was sitting tea or consider offer Biaba, no officer offering a right offer, or taking the advantage, no call. Now, Newcastle United, yes, so much, and I'm for Nottingham Forest, and some I tried him said Tijani Reinders, or some, a kind of former Premier League striker. Charlie Austin and I did one and Vinicius Junior Sam about 70 Arsenal dressing room no Charlie Austin I say Sir Vinicius Junior Sika Awabaje Ewo Arsenal nearly 2.5 times what Declan Rice and Sir Etime Eka na Ocha Bukayo Saka £300,000 a week no one tape Kai Havertz or 280,000 Gabriel Jesus 265 Declan Rice 240 William Saliba £250,000 and to Ukotam about £400,000 at the Emma Vinicius Junior Massa say team nom and you tell Austin DM and Makacha Sam Uko Muhammad Salagalia Suya so Kosia Kai I'm a transport na financial expert forum says Sikade or Dibia Gumbo Tompa I have 22 million euros a year after net tax in Italy and then some ebetime aka yate Emma million transna here Franco Baresi Wajuma Ewa na Muhammad Salah arrive Wednesday Ewo Istanbul and then transport kwa juma ede amomo na yanko Italy ni nkomo ewo Italy anopay na Franco Baresi enra na nyasem kitokra na odie yanhwe na yentie de sie emra Madini Van Basten Baggio omolidi emotional tribute to Franco Baresi ewo Italy enra Milan Kromo.
Thousands lined Milan's streets on Tuesday to farewell Franco Baresi. The legendary AC Milan defender and former captain died last week aged 66 after a long illness. A solemn funeral at the historic Sant'Ambrogio Cathedral drew Italian and world football greats, reflecting his towering status in the game. Baresi captained Milan for 15 seasons, making 719 appearances and scoring 33 goals. He won 18 titles with the club, including 6 Serie A crowns and 3 Champions Leagues, plus the 1982 World Cup with Italy. His number 6 shirt was retired, and he was named honorary president in 2020. Mourners included Paolo Maldini, Marco van Basten, Roberto Baggio, and Christian Pulisic.
Siao Capitano, goodbye captain. Na enra onim se priest na obo mass e de Emma Franco Baresi nom eno say nukrenie Baresi not only as a football legend but as a man of humanity, loyalty and quite faith. Oyobia na obrene ho asepa. Oyobia na ubetima jinadi on sakura ubetimi de asegem amanom na osa jinyamedi eno eye priest obo mass na ensema odi tudwa ohwe video na we AC Milan France ena egu echem na omo etodom ede ema omo captain na Fabio Mirati the may teach us a Bologna and Chrissy Sasadi Tibia Fabio Mirati abaya juma ema timno Yvonne Perisic me tisam Inter akadem se ambassador for the BM na bibia koye ede ama womum enti anopay yenyina so na yamfanko phone cross semnum NC on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV and to show them to us with a boss player Mr. Eugene Adu Poku striker head of sports for Promise Media. Them before some on the able team no excellence no your team come on with ABA Herbal Clinic Herbal Clinic clinic bakwa ebe near dear padia masa amare dare ewo munti time with ABA Herbal Clinic. The next 10 minutes na show no air back.
ABA Herbal ya so ne nano pemede wo adri enu ntini mesra wo sababo homodin se obeti ya so pem se de be ya ebeboa wo yie papa esan se eni de eyade ho hia ni padua na kwa ne nyina ho hia nti Nyankopon bo obi ade ma ye no ebia wo dwuma sonko a edie ede boa ye ni padua ma yetimi kɔ ne yetimi aba na emom wani de eye ni padua na ne kane a eni wani ane wani fra da bia mese ade ya pa wa setene mu pa ne se wani be fra na wu huna de wuntimi nkɔma ade a eto wa blabo mu a bibia wo ye bia wuntimi nya ate so obi ene dom wo eye ma wo na obi andom wo anya ama wo a sa wote ho ne sa wote ho because ni na eboa wa ma hu ni se we da ha no eni ho ade eto wa we ye den ate so obi ne so mu no akodware wo obi ne so mu no de wura washroom obi ne so mu no wa no aduane ama wadi obi ne so mu no afa se we da ha se fama me no watam de ama eye wani saa de ne to wa wo ye den jimato kese pa ena ato ewo abrabo mu enu nti mesrew abra ABA Herbal abepie mu asantemantem ha enkran ne mpatemu akraka so millennium adade last stop inside ho ne ewo eye asantemantem ha kuma se kwada so dwena se market nachi ukodoma ahinkwe wa pie kubi coaster brada dwom na wate yenken da bia wote yenka wo hye wo eye Oyerepa TV ana Oyerepa Radio wutie yen me pa wo chow entna honka se me chinchina bre me yare we die anu ni adru grako men ye a doctor for class anu ni adru nsamete wan nsamete wo enne ABA Herbal Clinic ba ye obi biala no wo grako mo tu ana mo ba ye no asedanke Nyankopon se ne grako man ayira eni wo biem enu ntimesro sofo rasta sofo 3 days na afa to no se emfa ho ni baabi a wani ase yakwa akodu emfa ho ni se grako ma age wani na boso bra ABA Herbal na wo ba ye be hwa abo ama wani na sense ni dademu enu ntina no pei de me ka cho woni se wani de emfa ni agro me pa cho tie woni padua no esansa doctor fo ni me de pa ene ye hia nkyerɛkyerɛ mo de ma ye ne se yawe bia ni ho no mo a ebe ni padua ne so a emoye kokko ba ye aka memu ha no yawe ni boye kokko ne de adwuma yi ye ho ano da bia me kan cho sa de na odi yi ho ano na ene wuni ho acha na wacho bi ba beteki place wo ho no mo ho na abeka sa adofo nsan ye because bia ye hwe masa da bren enam pan enu nti mesrew minimo obi pa na ono na koba hwe ne yire ne mma o driver ni abra na ni fra ya stroke sande ne ho gym na ni na wacho na ka wo na je ka ne de ma obi enti de wo ye bi obi betimi ayede yesene saa enti bon homodi na ma woni padua ne ho hia na yare account on ma obeye mobo grako me ye hintafra ye ade ane ho ahometi ye pa enu enti na Onyankopon de ho adom akyede nimde ne tumi ama osofo rasta esan se twa ne si de aduaba ne fa hahan ne sayare aduaba ne da bia ye di na hahan ne ntimi fa nsayare yentimi fa nsayare de ne Nyankopon di mo adom akyede na manipa baako a osofo rasta onu kuto ne timi borwa kwa ye bretuom kope nubna nkohini ne nutane de bafie ye ba sade be ye bepesa adwuma ne be ye mrade ama na obetimi anu madu na me na ye adwuma woni padua mu nti no obeto ne bo asese bi ma ne ye powder form e wo se de ma na kohye ne dudu de ama kohye wa de dudu na wo no na no pa wiane anwumere e wo se de ma na de kofra waduane akoko na abedi awdi bi agum enkwan aduane na awdi adi bi agum emuni stew bi na awdi adi bi agu stew na ya kandie ni mu ena nsempanyimfo se ani bo na ekotire mu nti no ye ma odre koye wutini madwuma ye moja ne madwuma ye ntini madwuma na ye mama na baba ntrama ho ato anu nti meslo ya we bi atete wa ye need ya fabra ABA Herbal na ye hye ne ye mo a ye wokuma se kwada so adwuna se market na chi wa ene wa ye adwuma je ye number ne fa ye okọ akraka so millennium a ye wadade last stop inside ho a ho an ye wodo ma hwenkwa pe ekubi coaster ye number ne ye 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 anasa 0531 780651 0531 780651 anasa 050 2812 161 050 2812 161 ABA heba ye number said ye adwuma no no grako meye hintafra ye eba e monka ye dakrope na abese wani edi ama enu nti hye no so se mumu bebre nsoma ko hospital ma doctor kan tro so wa grako mentena tena ho na ada wani nan e na do beto form ada wa na anwene da ne befra wani ni di ama me pa cho yo bi nso a wo de onko hospital doctor bi an kan kyerɛ nhyira Kenya nkopon so obu ha otie ye nkyerɛkyerɛ ne nsɛm a ye kon sa ne mo kan de me hu sa symptoms ne sign ni bi wo me nipaduam no to ana ma ba ya so ye ni nipadua ho hia no ɛno nti mesrew wo ha wasom ye wu ase nikanika ye dede wasom ase wapampam tutu wani ni so ye okusu amama ya joani aboso wani ni prunsuo wo bi ho bepesa ne na ye se ko ase twa ba wani ne so wo ho no obi gina wani ma hu nipa te se shadow sunsum numbers good TV so kwa wo hu na watro niam me keken nyina e ya de a e wo ni padua ma hu ne se wo ye nya grako mani bi wuti fatimi dwa no pepenkele bia no within 5 minutes na pains na start be bia mu a e ye grako ma na e bo kokko no a doctor fu anim dia me nya ntiase wo mu se grako ma na nsa na be ye wo no e ye ntin bi na da ye tini mu e na ne ye ni di nkita ho pressure nya ba sa entini no so say kim wo ye de ya benyo how e wo wani ne so enu ti na aba ya so ye ma wadura de kofra waduane adie na wo se aduro ne ye ntini modwo ye mogya ne modwo na bie ntini ni mu ama mogya ne de afisane yi na yi amama ni nyina afu ani no so abesena kwa ama ho ato me pa cho ko hospital ete na esi wani no so ete ne wodi epi ani ni mu na wodi epi ani ni so ni nyina aba ABA heba be ma wadura ye nkoye operation ye mfa se kan wani e wa ya so ye ho wo ye obi ye di kan koye wani ni ba ko na operation dada bra ABA heba ne amfa se kan kan ne ma waduro na wanonom se de be ya ebe ye ete na firi ho akode ama wa ye ni kan fa se kan woni de meso sebra ni yema waduro se de be ya be ye ete na ba abontene ama ho ato anane ete no afiri wani no so ama ho ato ya so ho ye nsha hwenu a ho se person ho asem na make medical man doctor prescribe di ama ne nsha bi ho sa so na oba ye nya operation ho ye mfa aduro enwu ye ni so e wo ho no mo we ni niam ABA heba ye nye no ya so ye bibia ye bia ye purely heba ye mfa kekan ye bia enkeka ho ye wo kuma se kwada so dwena se market ne chiwa pa cho do man yinkwe wa pie ku bi coast e brother drum akra ka so millennium adade last stop inside the wa ene wo me pa cho diabetes ne ha wa bra ABA heba me pa cho yo bi so HIV mu an age uni padua boso a bra ne ma obi biduro ne enkum wani nyina fi uni padua nimu low pressure na high pressure ene ha wo ni nyina oba ABA heba e be hye asia no e de ama wo ye be ma o me ma sem ne nkoyie bra ABA heba oba wo ma asem ni nkoyie bra ABA heba ye be ma wo bibiduro kwaji no ni se etumi onyankopon de sha han mu se die aduaba ne fa han ne sa yawe ye adwuma wo ABA heba clinic aso ye die number ne fa ne ye ni nkomo ye wo kuma se kwada so adwuna se market na chi wa ene wa ye adwuma me pa chokodo ma ahwenkwa wa pie ku bi coast e brother drum akra ka so millennium adade last stop inside wa ene wo ye number ne ye 0541 565199 0541 565199 anasa 050 2812 161 050 2812 161 anasa 0531 780651 0531 780651 ye adwuma fiti da dwada ekosi da memenda oba obeje card 100 Ghana cedi eye moderate mo obia ansa na necessary take vitals ansa na machine screen from your head to toe ya we bia hinta oni padua ma ye pia ma ye hu ansa na okohu doctor ne ama waduro a wani na ode ban ne ama ho aduro ama wani no ye siesie ama na sanso esini da dem e de ama ABA Herbal Clinic waje misu se nyamensa ewu makra
ye da se ABA Herbal Clinic ena yete omunka ne ye twan ho aba ye ba show no eto aso e de amamo Pepsodent eba Pepsodent Chaco eno e aposia anopai e wo se obi apa bi edi kofie na odi kofie na ebo amasen no ayefe enum nka ne beham makasa de bia no entokra wo simbe chiachia na watumi enya esen fa hodie wa bra enu mu ensem kanyina eye kama president ena e wo so de twusi anopa na jo wo koda fa bi etwusi Ghana Dental Association age edi atum president every smile matters bosomtwe Community Bank PLC ube bi account na discount to mu e wo yen ya so ye loans bi a wo pe bi a edi akodu juma bosomtwe ye ma bi uji loan akoyekua uji loan akoyeka juma nsori mu uji loan apeja sorry dan no asi ho uji loan bosomi aso sika mai aban juma eni ye ma bi bosomi so e betene kakrakra e di ama sika bi e de ma no terms of payment very flexible interest rate ewo from papa bosomtwe e okwentena se head office eho ena ewo atonso aguja chiko fuchede ayina makokobia dwena se bu akwa atonso bokura putoja magazine ni abinchi market eho 03220 98076 ene emo enkomo Aiming Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa. Fast stroke ebra fa won sembra yade kwankro yetu ni nyina se the amount afidie no yade uhyemu a yade bia no di asie no ebe yi abeto afidie ni so eno ne yaduonu nan yade betu ase ama kuma se atwema tachiman kwada so fo ase kwan so ena yewo 18 other branches ewo Ghana ewo nyina wura ho a ubenya ayaresa for Aiming Scientific ewo 0277 001234 nane akasa kanjini nsuo no alkaline water ni pH ewo soro de bi ekase ansa na abenum nsuo no make sure so wanya pH tester udi som na kala beba no enye purple nsuo no enye papa kanjini nsuo no nko a ene bo liver kidney ene wakoma uban kanjini nsuo no ena minerals pH calcium magnesium potassium ene iron ewo mu anu mu a unya ahoden kanjin enaje drinking water Bremen UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction ebi ewo ho me wa cho ye sales distributors ewo nkran ebi okofori ebi Cape Coast ena ebi so ewo eye mankesi me ho nyina kwa ubenya nsuo ni bi na wato 024144 9191 0507379474 grow fine moja drono numbi ubetumi adidi onumbia abetumi ada onumbia esiesie o menses ho nsem nyina edimao grow fine moja drone pe ena anomu anopa sorry atise nipadua no ewa ahoden wa yare awie na ahoto no be content ma grow fine ena ebo a osa kwan ne so edrone bi oba bi eton no bi a ewo man Ghana mu dodo na apato digital bar clinic e kuma say amekom one about Bank of Africa honoma for 0244 596532 0244596532 any grow fine enkasa Bosch digital satellite o ma decoder bia wo decode fia program bia opa hwe e o TV so benya bi na wa hwe oye installation amount oye recharge amount na the packages no for pa individual 33% and na ye dey mamu e recharge amoye eso e Bosch digital satellite game centers hotels guest houses restaurants individuals monko na monko jimu decoder ni bi e ho na bibia anko kama emfama mo frɛ 0556287757 eno Bosch digital satellite number ofre eno na report junction ship mu ena owa odi ni juma ofre Bosch obema decoder ni bi na hoto aba nansei light no enyina so na kanea ni dumu a niama bebre ofie hono ma eya na say especially the chef fridge uyo obi ade kanea ena ye wadwuma entwen se kanea ni bedum na wape eye ano adro ko Translight Solar no mo meye solar installation ni bi enfama solar panels solar inverters lithium batteries complete solar power systems wo bi mawa kanea bebe fie hono se de be ya ye dum kanea kra na problem bia Emma no more 5 kilowatt starter 5 kilowatt echo 5 kilowatt bonds and then the silver and the gold in now ewo omo asye Translight Solar from 0504 249 229 and 0206 542 454 and it Translight and Casa first flight consult SWA SHS Wamo say why your master's degree and person your master's degree ewo amanonia broma so omo na do tu kwan wamo we say amanono nse hwe bia betwra e do beko university ewo ho ubenya scholarship full one and as partial a first flight consult and a airbow amasadi we nyina abem kama ede ama IELTS and a person chro and as a sat TOEFL ni nyina no wo mo boa amo atro ko suku amanoni awi adwuma pi and a ebu ede ama ne first flight ni nkomo akwanto nsem kase nyina no wo mbesa hwe no ma hyehye ede ama wo mo ewo Bantama Kumase Bantama Street to Omni Consolidated Bank of Ghana and a din hwanimu from 0502 738 046 na 0543 869 359 Power Specialist Herbal Hospital yema mi adwa no hepatitis last stop Power Specialist Herbal Hospital hepatitis B and C omutu typhoid asomtu prostate and ulcer ye free de ni nyina omuyi e de afri ho na de bia no ba se fatty liver no hepatitis B C and A prostate enlargement and a kidney stones omu he no ma yi ni nyina e de afri ho e de ama kuma se feya se bosom twekwan ne so e dia ya junction and crime kwabenya ACP kwan ne so Power Hospital bus stop and atakra de Anaji Estate wo mo be Hantaman Rural Bank any Power Specialist any komo 0244 544 442 and I say 0200 383 831 na enkomo no akoso kama Tinatet Marketing Company Limited Tinatet Venike Tinatet Malake Tinatet Tomac Mister Tinatet Hyan capsules and before capsules na we ni nyina nu Tinatet Marketing Company ediaba eboa etu nyarwase stomach pains ebeko ulcer ebeko bloated stomach ebeko afropeso hu ade yi a eyadro bi male vitality before capsules no enu ep ewo herbal chemical any pharmacy shop across the country Kumase Sofoline bus stop Swami Market and a Santasia Pre-Junction honoma na hwe ni mu benya bi ato ewo ho frɛ 0549 204 354 and a 0548 705 457 as Korimampon Community Bank PLC Yena Bank of Ghana the minimum capital ya miti 5 million cedis yetria ama se de bibia e kama branebeji partial loans branebeji susu loans salary loan and a fake clearance loans onioma beka oporta Asokorimampon Community Bank PLC Emos now they are clear niema no enyina Ria Unity Link Apex Link any CH Link womo ama sikabi eframa no neba no wajibi me wa cho bank the head office e was Korimampon mention police museum edi hwe ni mu e na face so ami macro new traffic light no e wo pizza man dynamo as Korimampon Community Bank PLC wo ho frey na ene ending komana say betutu mika ba ya so ye na ye ne akasa abe herbal clinic etu nyarwa nyina ase na titu pa na sickle cell yare because a sickle cell yare no o de ba akwada no onye nsuo ba onye bosom ba sickle cell problem na ha no o de ba be herbal clinic ye hwe etu ase enye no kwa low sperm count infertility typhoid fibroid ulcer diabetes premature ejaculation and afi so malaria yade a udi agro ebe kan to pa bra abe herbal clinic na yentu ase ma ye laboratory test nyina ne scan services edema yade bia ha no ye behu sa yade kro no me ba che otano so apatapa new site free 0243 342 392 and a 0506 460 208 there is sorry no Franco Trading Enterprise Franco Emma phones any accessories ne electronics awuhia ewofie me bacho electronic appliances o ma Nokia Samsung iPhone owia no ama smart TV owia no ama air condition chest freezer any refrigerators washing machine account microwave any blender ni nyina Franco ena okọ no akọji ni nyina ewo ebo ne wo from papa ebo adwuma kama Franco Kumase Obejaba Jewelry ewo edum afi old Malcolm honum so no wone no ena ebo ho Kofo clinic hwe ani mu Franco ewo honum ena Kejetia new market ho ewo so be Franco Trading Enterprise ewo ho Franco still ono na phone papa efie for Franco ewo 0245 316 969 and a 0501 538605 today's post to us with Mr. Eugene Adu Poku striker.
that you hear me cry so somewhere Ronaldo a oba kotoko no they say next can so nti mpanyimfo di bia so nti bi obeba be du chen nti man for supporters
Ronaldo dey na ni nti mpanyimfo supporters mo yanko hia no e airport Accra. Okay, yeah, to asu danger man akwa ba bibia boko de
boss me jo so nya
enyo me ekoso kama abrabo mu boko
eguso ye ko de but ebedi nkunim
enye nyame den ebe why
yes okono de eguso okon edin but e be fight
e be fa echedi na bibia boko de
nyame ti asepa ya kan iska pa
de nyame ayewi
de nyame de nyame amayan kwa ba keska
echedi so de o ye fine
no fine there jumewura more level
onse wo areas bi wo ho anya nipa nyina ne timinya property wo ho
there be fine jumewura more level
so wo property wo adum
boss
enya nipa nyina ne timinya property wo adum o
property
yes
property dey on the
property dey define here
enya dey
o ada mo be say cheche mana
property dey enkan say
na the car
be say wo property wo
adum se adum
but our property wo adum
apart from car
what is say obi wo property wo adum a o se ne ho kire ne da
dabi obi wo property wo adum bia ye okay
mini property wo adum
uni property wo adum
boss nyame ne eboafo de be fa be kurekurem echire ba on say pokure su togu
nti on say afi on so confess
oh dem nyame
is was we move from pokure su togu
so far as o sorry ko ba
de
dem ye ho na mti o say epokure nsuo togu yes wanya ba opebia kan ho
sane on say enje trana yende kana obi a winche su fam sika ma me sa ne o ma ne de but
future finance minister no
no say sika no
e de Ghana hanko to kobesi ogode and the other ministers no as ministries bi ha finance minister refuse to release money to them come chasing one in the office.
No, na say you must justify why you need money. No, when it comes to money, the act of making money, the sweat behind making money, no. So one the sweat of making money. One tiasia. You have issues with the spending.
A man for me call restaurant no must spend 500, 600, 700, 800
on the spot.
There is something called value for money. If within that moment, require
if it is
the value of my money and the sweat behind me, says Kana, any different story. Well, the amount for the sweat behind making money. You bo, I have no about Tanana Bosum Swan, Mr. Admabama Oscano, and Opa, one da womb, dear Odisuya dear womb, and in your Macau for your rescue womb, in our account, Ababek Cambo Madia Nescano. So if you are spending the money when you're free, the question you ask yourself, say, is it the value no worth it? So Brenna our brain in and spend this scan.
Oh, okay.
No, it's very necessary. Also, scan a banner, yes, spend this. So what
baby girl be an what plan say that chumba wareno. Says wash my boss next year.
December.
Was next year December?
Yeah, December.
And this year December
next year December.
Next year December and also be wareno.
Yes. All factors considered.
Okay.
So all factors considered.
That's how you should be. Because no one decision making.
Say some made when you December no be no one.
School scout here.
So
that's so yes scouting.
Oh, they because on no one decision making.
Scout here.
That's so yes scouting.
Those that
over next year December. Unya hu oba next year December be wareno.
Say scouting.
Now you know how many months?
Obi anipa no na argument me asesa
16 months, so 18 months.
And the question can be busa maminya.
No baba no question jibo.
What that's so yes scouting. Obe wari December.
Oh, I'm in a relationship with you. Oh yeah, I'm in a
relationship. Ono na monitor no.
Oh yes.
On the future.
No, you must justify the integrity of ware o.
Na say also justify.
Oh yeah, me there now so I order. And yes, oh, David. Jibo, oh, yeah, this idea, Brabono, but you break. Headlines.
We do a chair.
No, Jibo, I see a chair. Yes,
December, no camera, if you say, 2026. No. And you be 2027. Yame adma 2028. Yame Jane asasi there. You be near December, and to cry a date to
me see December 2027.
December 2027.
My checky date 25th December 2027. Day no Saturday. My plan meaning at all.
25th
December 2027.
2027.
Yes.
And why you so be worried?
Yes, I'm in a relationship. That one there, yes.
This will be about why offside. Say you be here CC or say branch manager no.
Oh, for now dear.
Say in Bakon beti ma tender in application.
So the value what there at who say see aneba. The value comes with respect, discipline, abiding by my rules and regulations.
Okay.
Ni nyina necessary.
But Obed, too much stingy. Financially block blessing and progress.
That's no.
So please, if it's true, the way they describe you, then you have to lose the best more to create room for more financial inflow.
Okay.
Asante your mind,
Asante ma menka number one, so what your best with the motive of getting the woman unya insurance free. So they say nyina eti ade na se. Bible ne can say ye papa no. The moment awo ye papa, awo motive wo dey pay free papa no uni nyame ni asem bia. Nyankopon bam bi.
What decide you?
Wait, the open Bible say wo ye papa kuna ma nsa benkum. So the moment awo cho beska with the motive say wo pe bibia free oba no ho, nyame ni hwe wom.
Francis appear or say in relationship and scouting at the same time.
O say nipa no wom na scouting no. That's all justifying inclusion.
Zagi do bia boko there. Enyoma ekoso kama. Okay, all right. Captain so here there. Okay, all right. Danger, you fan chese so yi.
Enti ye the way bubo ho no.
Ba say what later from Adakoja ache.
O mate ka no.
The minya no hand 1-0 now.
1-0 now.
But yes coach no. O ya nwonwade bi wo Adakoja acho. Sorry, e wo Paju. Onim say the first lineup no the 10 players and start here.
No, he said yes, obo match no nya record.
Dan Lad, Patrick Esiedu, Hamza Takote, Joseph Amwa, Abdul Kadre, the
Burkina
Lawson, Bismarck, Inusa.
Let's now go being na mo bia sorry wa ha.
Donzu. But mama majima bi.
And checking o de Clementino wo ho.
Okay.
Enti the whole report nyina eba.
On a Bismarck
Fori.
On a youth team player.
On the show, you be call Paju na Clementino the darling boy at the report who nyina at the abre. And the squad team
a new player.
Yeah, and the squad team United States of America.
Yeah.
Or say Ubed, I love your ideas. Okay, yate Ernest. O de so no so sa.
Papa there.
Ba for yenko.
Okay. Boss. Agbesi gains, House loses. Finally, he signs a 3 years contract. It was South Africa. In Tiaba, we did the club, the figures behind it, and BBR, Edibeba.
Solomon Agbesi was signed contract to South Africa. Has nya sign no fees.
There be has a nya.
Has a nya BBR free sign.
Fadi. Since the amount has loses no.
Okay.
After paying his medical bills near the adinina no. Agbesi is gone.
Then to us way.
And also be banetes and one no. He trained with Ashanti Gold for about a month, but now cited at Pubimine as he refused to pick the course of Ashanti Gold for and also so another story and also hono mo a me ba ye de beba na je say ye pp mu na je say kono no boss House of Folk and it be unveil the 2026-2027 House of Folk home jersey.
Okay.
And it is a beauty. And House of Folk supporters in any aje ho papa uko social media dia omudi hu nkomo sa say we dey na sa ansa aye nto o mase omonto e di kan dia to e dey kisa akibi at no ato no let us say no ano no this so mo ahwe na bibia kama boss
danger
has finally pays Rene Hedink.
Finally
Evidence of payment sent to him, but money has not reflected yet.
I say transaction be call. So no am the man obetia verify from the bank.
Say bank no verify and meto mu no.
Obetia verify bank ni be hu say bibi ba.
Ombe hu say nam kwaso ba.
Am hu say bibi ba.
Okay. because omabona man o maka kire no enti no Sana Ati cited at Pobimine enti ono so e wo ho no mu a ye ba na ye de
Sana Ati ne hwan
former Hoho United winger.
Okay.
Yeah. Ono mu a ono so no mu yetini papa kama e koso eno no boss Adabo ananya sa na fe no Adabo na Adabo Prince Bedu Lawson Chey Manu and Abdullahi Kadli Tinkler would tinker with one of two of them. Omo 4 Tinkler would tinker with two of them.
Obey two of him.
Obey two no you two of him.
Na so mo the same position.
Me the same information me dey ma no. Say mo thank you my brother. Or pick offer two there e be jomo kwan. Nti omo aba mo bia anyere no. Ti na kadiri gina ma wo twa kadika no. Dika oginam. Oboko ti no. Ye be si bia no. Na eno so ye de no so aba. I can no longer work in environment that does not align with my ambition. Yet he has been tipped to be the captain of Kotoko.
Oh yeah.
Hubejo. Boss, let me know.
Onya let.
I make crime ding.
The better so me.
Oh.
Fatu say anyway.
Meeting the abro am wakan.
Okay, ne Fabrem.
Meeting the abro am wakan.
Fabrem is here. Farmer captain no Fabrem. Now wa so mu kwanya na mekenkan. Ana order forward mami.
I mean
forward mami. Because when who say friends of Hubejo omudi release bi aba bonten. Enu aso me didi hu komo kakra. Me tell story no.
Say release no munyai. Say na omoya na afi na omoya de let say omoya de let beto so.
Fatu so e. Say wadwuma no. Wadwuma no.
Nti mo munyai. Boss. Your own Kodo Obin Junior.
Heart of Lions.
Yeah, almost done with the BB United.
No, okay.
Yeah. Nti eno so e wo hono ma ye de beba nti
Obi
Obi me for house receipt no the 2 years camera. Now we am just can of the receipt.
Kafra.
And you say after the nyepete kra but you could
o send am me. Me twen o.
Me call me phone so in the bema. Say ma abonten anya ma abonten but
o so we do send am ma hwe
so ka se me fa ma hwe dia metim dia ma wo ka se me fa ma dia na
o de we ma me nya na ye letter no hodwuma
me ye un se e word nti no
okay
afi na me ye
okay
me cry se metimi convert on phone so in
o de o send the word na baba
me send
no an so be share no apema yi wo WhatsApp na de wa send am me
okay
enti we
enti me we
enti yen komra
enti o de yen komra
okay all right enti Dangerman ye kwaba ye ba na ya be hwede o but breaking news e ba se ne say from Fabrizio Romano, yes, Ghanaian international, Caleb Yirinchi, and a team New Zealand and the Coventry City agree on the 27 million euro deal. I just say, or passing medicals there. That's what the knee edge. Coventry City, English Premier League no emo. Obed, mama sha sem free mama entie ensema wa no pay kakra e wa manone na men kozak so na fe mrefi.
Well, I think sir among the transfer no the only
one now we interested with Barcelona any Julian Alvarez you know.
Yes.
Okay. And mama mo am ye sure so be ko ho no pay ana onko ho. Dogwes we.
Ibejain abo ayi Isaac Minimum.
Isaac be.
Plus pos was it a year with demand termination of the contract between them.
O de yankomra.
E so na kukuruba na ehu.
Yankomra.
Ehu pa.
Ona me sure say na obeka ho asem.
Of course.
Julian Alvarez. Okay, na eno na de be sha ase ana.
Oh, they be
okay, and mama mo we.
Story also. One of my stories.
Okay, no betin afa.
I'm happy for. No, quite just just a touch on it. I think this is the record stills for Norgeland.
Okay.
27 million euros plus 3 million in terms of bonuses. So that is the news coming in. Calabria comes to the Premier League. He was one player, now he was tipped to get to the top. Honestly, based on the performance of put up over the World Cup, he was the next big star, and amazing talent. Coventry, baby, a pressure also, so you can gradually warm yourself into the Premier League and take cover and get to the top level. Yeah.
Yanko Alvarez, visa bebo, visa fa Deku, and now we copy more Madrid no. This is the Madrid airport and Deku. Omako copy more ha chesene omone agent edema Julian Alvarez. Deku ne ekono. Omone no ebe meeting na we say ombeti anya Julian Alvarez. Amana bebo Barcelona.
For now, the Madrid Barca seriously in the transfer conversation.
Barcelona for so money no monto center forward bia.
I think they still need to get somebody on short-term basis. Commit me a pool beer on obit me a mom 1 year be whilst they work on the Alvarez conversation. I mean, he's the dream signing. Uncle Bia Beshe Fribian, Julian Alvarez is the dream signing. I'll be completed the front line of Barcelona. Simple. And the age, the understanding of the Spanish game, and Rana Mekan was a mean fear wedi, and it's in your Spanish game, and I said, and coaches our 4 months, and how versatile are you know. Currently, what's kind center forward position now, Jibo? There are limited options, and that's why you need to go all guns blazing on Abante and Julian Alvarez. On your position do a true baby, I when ya kwesi abenya kofi. But the center forward position near position back one and one seminar bebre. Nyabotre pana he top clubs Europe na se na hadia. Arsenal, their center forward position is not an established player. I'll use the word established because Jokeres last season, Kahavet, Yubo, Obien who are waiting me at the position in scene and so why you convincing her or because a horn question mark in your Jokeres had an average season and there is the belief that he will come good this season. You come Manchester United, Benjamin Sesko. Sesko, especially under Michael Carrick, a different flavor where also enough promise, but only matured and established. Emma say, analyze United new positional problems. You still have some doubts. Hoping said you're in the last season or better twice this season. Manchester City need problem when it comes to center forward. In Erling Haaland, he's matured, he's established. Into for Haaland level now. No, besides the Premier League, how many teams there was at the NB? Come to Chelsea and Pedro Neto is now. Joao Pedro is building up. Undo Drogba level, no. Undo sa instant impact at Diego Costa. Everybody say Chelsea team undo ho. But there is the belief that he will get there. Come to Liverpool. Hugo Ekitike and Alexander Isak. Ekitike excellent start. Later, Injubabe Hetino. Isak massive investment on fulfilling the true potential and expectation. Into when me a class mako and num I England I Omudi. Omunyina center forward no. With the exception of Manchester City, they are now growing into that position. So options becomes a problem. Into Chelsea are spending hoping for the best. Arsenal are spending hoping for the best. Liverpool are spending. Manchester United are spending. Omunyina share say in the next 2 years our players money be sorry. But maybe a Haaland one. It be Niwobi in the Premier League. I got Thiago was exceptional during the season. But could Tiremu or the Brazilian national team? Ejani Dumye into transfer cost in your beer crown peso boni ding our transfer no. Now let's come to Italy. You boy no crack cancer. You talk about Lautaro Martinez in terms of elite standard was center forward position. AC Milan where Goncalo Ramos aba. Because Jimenez, he played almost the entire season. Jibo, Amfa. Napoli is working with Rasmus Højlund. I'm a fan for United with the hope of relaunching his career at the center for the position. Romelu Lukaku is fading out, so you cannot build your team around Lukaku. Vlahovic, Juventus, Omejano Quine. Into Italy, Mpono, open established center forwards. Now, what can say, me too many afawa. Nipa bet me a boni diaka say, obi fiti the Barcelona standard. Ebia Lotero Martinez, pe. Ebia na de Marcos Thuram biaka. The standard, when be. Now come to Germany. A hoye baby omu grow talent. Sheru Gurasi. Most clubs enye convince after the oil of Dortmund. Hurricane enye na so free. Club FN Bayern Munich. Inti se wo ko ho no. Ebe kwa akoye talent bi afi na wo ba be fa. No about the chance for that talent to grow. Oko France so ahwan. Inti nkomoni nyina ne ba be si Julian Alvarez ne so, especially based on Nyoma Midi can boss so the understanding of the Barcelona system. How versatile are you? How and style of play. Why he's not a center forwarder without being fed. He's a liability. And yes, I'm born it here. He's a center forwarder. Or boy with build-ups. Because at the point where Argentina and saying World Cup here, no pretty from the left wings. Into Barcelona center forward, so Luis Suarez. So I have Samuel Eto'o. We had David Villa. Now say, oh, Boba, even Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona and time come for center forward. Be piatu box na member senkwa. Check the partnership between even Thierry Henry, Samuel Eto'o, and Lionel Messi. Check how I know Miensa or we interchange positions. Thierry Henry was so versatile to the extent that he could strike from the wings. Samuel Eto'o to me the same thing. Net me Messi bought as a false 9. That is how Barcelona for template net here. Move forward. Ebra Zlatan Ibrahimovic buy. Say game evolve around him. Ball no I saw no arrow free bese. He had issues. Zlatan enya almost 22 goals for Barcelona. Amount for referee. But the system rejected him because of how he wanted to play. But check your bit says Suarez. Suarez beat me a boss and number 10. Into call Uruguay. Me or Diego Forlan, Edison Cavani, Luis Suarez. No me and saying it me bo. Because Suarez enya striker. As I saw the ball ne breme and San Mabobi. On what to be better chirebe chim you know the ball ne ko. Enti okopie mo Barcelona no with Neymar and Messi. Wambre. Talk about Robert Lewandowski. And Lewandowski is comfortable on the ball. Enti Barcelona phone ni mo DNA no. Enunti eno ni say ye hwemu South market one South position market no more thing. Just see a call for Alvarez. And they need to break the bank. Jibo. Okay. This is a player. The amount of money they say. If Alvarez was playing in a different league, can common be different. But let's come out the phone and Uti. You are picking one of their superstars. And they cost 20 with him. Who say at the final piece will attack line. I would have count one. Ever more places. Don't forget last season. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid premium you know. They will refuse idea no. The Copa del Rey and the Champions League.
Yeah. Into Atletico ne Barcelona film.
Yes. Into one no babe pre-way who are all Jan the amount. You are going to strengthen yourself. And on no air we kin ho. I will position a market in Ipan also. Into so good moment now fakwa. Even the fans will not be happy with them. Especially looking at the fact that League or no be pre, Copa del Rey or no be pre, and you are a potential Champions League opponent at the mano. On Tiasia. In Tiano San, I just saw two bottom year. Senka Alvarez,
but Florentino Perez, where did Barcelona for who?
The 150 no, they got two.
And so on, I say business.
Of course. Strategically.
But say business.
Or the what to position and what thing. And that's not the first time. Check your other Goulet or your movie. Neymar or your movie fan Anfa. Or your movie with a Master Antoine. That is the issue. Politically, financially, you need to destabilize your enemy. And command is simple.
Okay.
Barcelona must go all out for him.
Karim
Adeyemi, Omenya Anthony Gordon to supplement options from the wings. But I still think they need to.
But let me survival in case someone Julian Alvarez someone could first strike.
At least for one season. Oh, say so check it Barcelona last season. And your pay Dio Muhamo was Rafinha Pra. Rafinha Pra need Dio Muhamo. And also Omenya an elite finisher like Robert Lewandowski. Also, through Barcelona playmaking, and creating the chances was not the issue. But the number of times that Ferran Torres be bobo na say we mbeso. And then about Safone said anya no. So be come at a point. Ferran Torres had almost 15 goals for Barcelona. But almost say 15 goals now Brand International. Sanke do before fro gina ho. And one nya but tranke bia nipa nam 25.
Okay.
Enti na me say if the Alvarez they will not be ready, they should scan for a veteran. With goal scoring. Now I would not be anymore. Me say no, Jibo. Then I may catch you. Me say this is a wild shot, but making Mohamed Salah a centre forward for at least to the 1 year or two be.
Oh, Barcelona.
Can beat me and survive kakra.
Yes. Ebiso na the wages no.
And I make say on say the iron upper veteran do him go nation.
I don't want to compare Vlahovic free agent.
Vlahovic is a free agent. But I will check Vlahovic. On your free agent and the form in the last 2 years, Vlahovic have been declining. So it becomes a big gamble around Vlahovic. As to say, Oba, Obetimi Ashamomo. Okay. Banka Salah there. Having a player like
Salah called Transaspo.
Yes.
In Turkey.
Still Salah or energy be anymore. Obetimi experience now Boba Stone anymore. In terms of goal contribution, Lamine Yamal deba, Anthony Gordon deba, Adeyemi deba, Rafinha deba, Dani Olmo deba kakra, Salah deba kakra. And Kabibi Sam as top guard. Also, the ideal player outside Alvarez. Harry Kane, Unyano.
Okay.
Jibo, yeah, twice no.
The last one.
Yes. And no.
Yanyan in 3 minutes.
News neba say Ijana no so between Rodri, Barcelona, Rodri, Madrid. And then news ni samba say Madrid meetings koso meetings out of Vadel Bas no enya asem ketwa. They are meeting with Vinicius where they want to go all out.
Yeah.
Me one thing is certain. This might not be something most of the Madrid fans will be happy with. But me position at the end of Vinicius say penal, which is a renewable bonus. No? Should Madrid pay? Ebe open the gate for amazing things and amazing demands. Oh, Madrid, I swear. You have been in a club meeting, Nancy, indeed, be 6 months, where they were thinking of renewing the contract of one player, local player. Now we share how a local player and the modern page are. My advice to the management was that I'm on tomboy, because the moment they raise the salary of that player to the level now player need demanding, other players are Jibo, and that would be bad for their structure, financial structure, and their wage bill.
Video says here Vinny Junior, or here on TV, ni Facebook, no. And on any agent and pay Omura Madrid training grounds such as meetings between Vinny Junior and the Remanti Obert also on road.
Yeah, but I say meeting no Mary. So let's go to the meeting details. Meeting no Mary. Hoye and just says a free ho. You say penny phone be a free meeting. According to journalists around Madrid, specifically Massa Fono, they are reporting Vini 2031. And then the announcement started trotro says here.
So I extend the contract now.
In terms as an agreement, yaba for 2031. That is what they've started reporting. I'm hoping, say, at the end of the day, Jibo, Madrid would renew his contract without any challenges.
Okay.
But there are certain conditions if they consider. Jibo, I don't think it will help Madrid on a long way. Okay. Media, maybe I'm a TNA. Getting 150 from Vini, 150 from Vini, 170 180 from Vini. And bad deal. Faber 20 become 200. Now go for Michael Olise. Vini is a superstar, but he has this element of toxicity be one. A idea, not in for Nankasa within them, they know it. He's a wonderful player, but our negative vibe be canon, which a 10 marks in the so. Season where a season a Madrid cannot afford to feel. Me assure say the into many are briefing the agent, so we are Munza Michael Hill said the NBA intimate Juma this season. Tibia, if you let go Vinny, now when you Lisa, me na season now I'm far. Jibo, breachable, understandable. But me assure think along the line, Nessa Madrid for need you common in such a way that let go Vinny, go in for Michael Olise. Any of the players can operate on the left wing. For Rodrigo will turn on the left wing. A front line of Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe, and Michael Olise will give me the idea of peace and understanding.
150 ball,
150 to 180. Okay. 180 for 20 sources for Michael Olise. Or the Olise 200. Put Olise on your right wing. Put Rodrigo fully fit on your left wing. Even if a typical 4-4-2 system with Kylian Mbappe striking.
But it's a report just say Yan Monday deal no or no.
Okay.
And he's coming
into a other side. But me say a typical 4-4-2 system with Kylian Mbappe operating from the favorite left wing corner, cutting as a striker, with Jude Bellingham as your first 9, as our position as Jude Poku. When you made 4-3 now the only way no pick the second boss and okay you Englander or the World Cup 6 goals no.
Okay.
With Olise from the right side because first season Ancelotti now you Rodrigo da.
Olise do better say Mbappe any face of the team.
It won't be an issue because of the World Cup no.
Mate actually
and I think say no Remember Madrid more balance. Imagine Mbappe from here. No a center forward. Olise from the right. Jude Bellingham as your first 9. No one saying you made 4-3. Oh, Mechi. This will give the team balance.
Actually, meeting Benawi.
But the exit of Vini can be a blessing in disguise for Madrid.
Jose Angel Sanchez.
Yes.
CEO de Real Madrid. On Juni Calafat.
Yeah.
Their chief scout. On na eko convince Vini e Brazil. Or rejected Barcelona ebobo Real Madrid no and afi Vini ne rep esi meeting aba na wiye nti amanfo gusu pedi o meeting him obi yankoi
do interesting times ahead na so far there the transfer window no are very interesting because of one or two movements. Finally, Ateta the man. The person says £75 million.
Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes
agreed that. Now more chance Newcastle man go ahead and say on to coin. Now Uncle London, Uncle the medicals no na on journey Arsenal Bukuro. See finally also that transfer the hula baloo around it no is coming to an end over there. You see. The Yan Diomandi transfer no amwa Frontino Perez. Unse it was a strong trump card pa. Unse but for the issues around that transfer. Issue ni say still na no FIFA mass grade asem FIFA ama options either they allow the transfer to go on whilst they are settling the situation. Yeah. And I say because whatever decision no the potential to affect parties because and I say unless they allow the transfer to go on then withhold the
agency fee
omudi assembly we are na the odibiem no na omudi skana akoma ntino en na ama transfer na ache but the only say but for that legal tussle no enanka Madrid ewe Yan Diomandi unzenga Perez nseme du pa on the Vini nzensem no.
Yeah.
Because with young Diomandi, it makes Real Madrid have upper hand with Omone Vini contract extension won come. Because one, Omo a player who will not easily, just easily say normal easily, but at least based on the potential, no, he will fit in the Real Madrid team and play very well like he wants to play. Without getting that replacement, you know, and yes, so certain FIFA Emma, because this morning I saw say your man the I know my uncle, but he has joined them. Video na on sere opie free damo baba fro sa na as we ride bi na motor tena so ebe fro so akọ join training hu nanim a Yando Mandi was not laughing, he wasn't smiling, o hwe nanim a onya happy. He is a player who's not happy because he wants to join Real Madrid. Jibo at the age we having only just one good season. Jibo and then easy you say when Real Madrid HSC with that money. One, the potential will seek a better rise, will be BR will rise, everything about you will rise. And for the player, he wants to have the move. But there is a legal issue pending. It's a legal issue, no. I want to trash out, I want to solve way and sign a FIFA. The approval for the transfer to go through. It's a Nama Vini. Assassonia and strength in bargaining with Real Madrid. But maybe Real Madrid, you know, on my FM said they are not going to allow Vini to, you know, make their, because you see, if they do it for Vini, I did basically say Jubeli, I'm the 30s in me. And today, also or Cabin.
I can two
or Cabin, I don't know. What a channel said, also contract end there. He'll be demanding outrageous figures.
Yeah.
Because what will be alcohol? That's what they call.
Only a superstar.
Only a superstar. But now, the players, no. Now your
Mbappe should be wua. There's a mutumu
bebre. It's not distracting no finances. Anyhow, you do your things. I understand why a friend is saying, Papano, very firm, say he wouldn't allow them to overblow or more salary cap until let's see what will happen. But it's good. Let's see. I'm sure that because of Yando Mandi, you know, it will make or more Vini stay, especially when it is so clear say Diomandi is not coming now.
But reporters are many opportunity getting closer to Real Madrid training grounds one no. Almost say Abra Jose Angel Sanchez and Juni Calafat free Madrid training grounds one no. Almost face nim say they are not done. Almost reach agreement we are.
Oh, the say Madrid no. You see Perez, I am so clear, sir, he's not going above the offer now. Vini, no. Take it or leave. Take it or leave it. And a Vini Mufi said there be. Now come back to me, at me persuade Papa no. I'm a what here at to scare. But for Perez insists, say he is not going above the final figure and as the final numbers now. Vini, no. That is where they are. It makes a transfer interesting. But you know, Vini, I'm sure inside him, on happy with that the transfer. Maybe I no.
On happy so kwasna.
No, I want to believe so. Because you see, the M1 Madrid near team now. Mo pay Vini no.
I didn't know more.
Oh, you see, these are not traditional European powerhouse. With Arsenal, the mind and saying no. They are not traditional European powerhouse. You see this transfer. Therefore, they say, but I mean, started from Italy, member Germany, member England. Therefore, they say, Milan in their prime, almost car. And then the AC almost Vinia. The transfer dynamic will be different because Milan. They have the tradition. They are big club when it comes to Europe. It's in the dynamics, you know, the pressure on Perez, you know, Jimon Quebec different from Air Arsenal. Bayern Munich and the Unity say we are ready to pay any amount of money to bring Vini to Munich. Jibo pressure Quebec Perez, you know, you been in the Arsenal there. So what I say, Yamba England, Liverpool be, Man U be, and then the Unity say you move Vinia. The pressure would have been different from Arsenal because some clubs, you know, our European tradition, or more experience, or more powerhouse when it comes to European football. And you team now, Vini no, relatively, as a pressure not come from because one Perez, Arsenal, and I'm sure say Vini no Akasano and Cheddar. And funny thing the Jibe Bray because Ocean attitude now, Jibo, he wants to stay at Madrid. Ocean attitude Nepal, he wants to stay at Madrid and continue and moving on. See, let's see what will happen in terms of how he wants to do his things, you know. Jibo, we are into, you know, there's one a year. Oh, boss, so about Gianni Infantino.
3 minutes.
Gianni Infantino and the FIFA stories, you know. And then there's Gianni Infantino.
Allegation here, damn.
Yeah.
Jordan for us media.
Yeah. I'll come there. Today there's a meeting. Oh, Morocco. Gianni Infantino is meeting the senior staff
of FIFA.
Oh, Morocco. The senior staff, you know. It includes Chief Operating Officer Kevin Lamore, who publicly came out to criticize Gianni Infantino. Say the way one year. It includes Secretary General, FIFA Secretary General. Stefan said he's a big man when it comes to FIFA. About the friend Matthias Grostrom, and also Ababonte publicly to criticize Gianni Infantino on a committee in Hobi. Chief of Global Football Development, Arsene Wenger. And Ray Yan was Babontin said he wasn't he wasn't consulted. And yes, so he said senior staff from the committee. Also, young consultant, the whom we said he only heard it for the first time in the media. And senior advisor on the carriers and this meeting is not going. Carlos Cordero on the Onkobi. Now, you have for a demand document preservation regarding the project now. They want to see the document, how it is, and why Infantino was so interested in signing on to that project now. Omo Angentum no. And then Jordan, about Bontin said, Papa no crano, munim no ye only subai. Yesika na the FIFA de Maye in FIFA forward, FIFA club, Arab club, a yom kubo and his car. Or FIFA I said FIFA de Momo. Gianni Infantino e blackle meli omo. Saying says Sikano, man support me and Fiskano Mamo. So they have no option than to go and support or no Gianni Infantino no before they release the money to Jordan. Another big story. So far FIFA number one thing and McClare say Asamno and Crow, Sanya Crow. There's no comment on what Jordan are alleging on Gianni Infantino. Now Jibo, here is a big decision. September 23. And then the deadline obet me present a candidate. Say Obaso contest for FIFA president election because next year no. The deadline is September 23rd. Now Jibo, see it no when 23 agenda mum. Agenda I call FIFA extraordinary congress no. Deadline is September 23. Now other members only 43 votes. Etinka, Ebia Ghana, Ivory Coast, England, Wales, 43 federations. Emma letter keke. Say letter way yatia say je pese eka agenda known for vote of no confidence at the FIFA Congress. They only need 43 members pay.
Nene so mbenya ni UEFA ho no.
So already on 50 something.
55.
Yes. So they only need 43 federations. Emma letter. Say Mumfanko. Then they will add it in the agenda for the extraordinary Congress. And all of them know a simple majority. We have only 106 members to vote no against Infantino and he's out.
Send omo be cassette a mo di release beti a eye de no person oye no. UEFA.
Yes.
Oceania. And Oceania for mo bi.
Oman be come.
Ba say Asia for buy. Na Konkakaf.
Yes.
Koma board omo kan but oman cho mo stance here. Ba okay kasa federations mi ensan bomu say no benya.
Now the problem is Asia for omo ache. See ya.
Sekata no mo say omo dey.
Sekata Lebanon omo ne omo ache. Because your small countries be omo no. They rely solely on Sikana there. Or the bro omo no. Eti sana mano unya ni nyai mani ya because UEFA dey obenya. Konga for no so there are certain countries are
almost supporting
because almost they are too small say Sikana the ball omo pay. So now the first thing they have to do is to get the 43 letters no. Senator, they can force the agenda of vote of no confidence in the agenda for the Saudi Congress.
Now
it's an interesting one. And then we shall meeting no.
Jean Infantino.
Meeting no.
And they say no.
May even decide what the BC because how will he attend the meeting? Say your senior staff. I don't know me Juma. Obey the one more mama.
Zach, follow me in my
follow
me in my
you follow what
my okay mami nyi messages kakra emfi na yemrefie na fi danger man entetre the headlines or the my emu emfa emaye. Hi, good morning boss from Bulgaria. Also the free esia kwa achim e na Bulgaria the free eba say I will never forget this date 12/25/2027. Obed, your friend Bulgaria, and or the message we de Abba. Ose, Bulgaria. Or see date in the room fiber on castle beba. Nadam Fubed. Okay. Me who say a Frank so the message be about me per Frank message no. Say Frank ni Obed, you know my imagine say Sujano Mubedi. Nti Frank say good morning. Tell him referring to Obed. I support him and we are in this together. No Frank gym instructor palestra and the message we about Malam Iniesta was watching the show live from Malam Iniesta Enterprise. Okay, Malam Iniesta yadasi Ebenezer Kwame Oduro was watching you live from Ashburn, Virginia, USA. And also the message we the everywhere the Abba mame enhwe so Crespo say Crespo from Fufo was Barcelona needs a world-class striker like Suarez and Lewandowski to lead the attack again, not Ferran Torres. Scoring a World Cup goal doesn't make him the best choice for Barcelona. And no, Crespo Fufo and also the message we aba. Benjamin, yemrefie na afi yemfanse me wofi emra yemfanse me wofi emra ensem ofie oleta no so mensaka bi eti we no de koma amani empanyifo no o de koya na se wo twere no amfa nko
da bi ekoye
empanyifo nsakan
akoto ka kire ne say ni request no can
akoto so leta nim
akoto ka kire ne say your request cannot be granted. I'm saying it omom ne akoto we free musa no akoto told him say Hubert, your request cannot be granted.
Any verbal conversation.
Your request cannot be granted.
O say better any verbal communication. Na ebia mabeka choba for.
So will be the official letter the bro. Now who so free no so can dey say
because me didi nkomo no. Na ye say asem ne dey
oh letter ne koye.
But obekan nye letter no dey koye.
Letter ne koye. Letter was received by the chief administrator of Masas Antikotoko Football Club. Sakuto de yenye
letter na de mam se kwanda ho ebiti amamfo.
And I say man permission but media na kama me send back on say ka me kan.
Oh, but we dey say for the sake of evidence.
Headline.
For the sake of evidence. Na kan di bakro no so say.
Me request am
permission na wo try no de share no.
Permission me give feed bakro no ho pe say. Me ka say me kan headline man bakro man kwan say ndemeti makan.
O ka so be kan headline.
Ai, man bakro man kwan say ndemeti makan.
Sa.
Ai nti no say or the box number nyina kan ho PO box nyane.
Nti headline there.
Say PO box nyane kan ho.
Okay, PO box 996. Sunyane Bono region.
Yes.
Ghana. Date 20th June 2026. The board chairman Asante Kotoko Sporting Club, PO Box 2274. Na hiyo to fa Kotoko ayi nyina we.
Say na ni Ghana. Who you ask how on telephone number.
Dear sir, request to leave Asante Kotoko XC.
Na me headlines na go.
To aswe. Ye oye de bibi camera man can let you. Wa we bibi can camera man can let you danger.
Ma me headline.
O de me dwine ho ahwe.
Me go bisa.
Yo mate.
O de o kan kra, o de o kan me van to TV so.
Me come me van to TV so.
Ai wa da ro.
Sa.
Akrabon ni what ho. When you that's how yeah.
Visa. Okay.
I
regret to inform you of my decision to leave Asante Kotoko Sporting Club. Ono do an XC. This has become necessary.
Why are they no?
Due to certain happenings in the club, especially bribing issues. Getting to the end of last season, appearing in the media and resulting in a police case. Odokoba na matwaso.
Okay.
Pastors Nugue.
Okay, I mean, after paying for his medical bills, Hearts loses out on Solomon Agbeshi as he signs 3-year contract with South African side Stellenbosch. And I find it saying Stellenbosch. And Stellenbosch was a Stellenbosch. Signing on fee, boss, for Agbeshi, $70,000. Scabe fee. Monthly salary, $8,000 a month. Tax na dia $8,000. Agbeshi, botuma de. We know as what that the ya ne se has enya hwede. And so okobom fiche ball o pray no has ne hwe no man ne hoto no. Oko free.
Asem we be kokoto.
Sa
na se wonim se ayi.
Se da no Zakito church
no se aso we chem se omo contract for da baby. And we 3 years
that contract yen to ntwene. Na de eye adwuma has the register no na ye betim de adwuma. Has Zakito
that suppose contract on money no. They can go and battle it at the law court.
The normal law court.
But football money there, he's a free agent. Omuntimi jana hwe. Tebia Ghana court.
Eno de kono.
Ghana court na omukona ayampa. Betimi ashebo and say bia do ABC. The football terms there. Has ntimi jana hwe. He's a free agent. He's going.
Enti eno ano no mamenko. He trained with Ashanti Gold 04 FC. But he has now landed at Bobi Mine. Started training yesterday. Former Ho United goalkeeper Kwekumusa has refused to pick the course of Ashanti Gold FC as he is engineering a move to House of Folk. Boss Kwekumusa.
Kwekumusa to so amiawe.
Visa menina ye adwuma ni nyina wi o.
Visa fa Kwekumusa to so.
Meni visa ye adwuma ni nyina wi.
Na ye hwe Kwekumusa.
Ana woni ho visa tu kwan.
Oh.
Ko visa.
Ode beba.
Nti Kwekumusa
okay. Kwekumusa ni. Okay. Ona so no Ho United no.
No Ho.
Yesu okọ has.
There be when Ashanti Gold for now training for Bebu Sumini. Enra your boy any tea na we jump my training. All fun when the house for say waba we ready. What is Agbeshi ko what is say yes aside the crown so say deal bi na mkwa ba has been here person to no waba. Enti neso so anope ya sport no we training open mind den. Ashanti Gold for na friend omu omukra form ko.
Yenkwe.
Enti eno so and Visa Yanko House of Folk and THB unveils jersey for next season, and the supporters are happy and they say it is beautiful. Boss has next season jersey in here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for House of Folk next season.
Okay. THB.
Yeah.
Has jersey 2026-2027.
Okay. Yeah. And House supporters in the say
you say
anyone in the hall.
Okay.
Anyone in the hall. Ye papa. And not just say it not just say no. Enti asem ni ho no. boss I mean call
for 2 become when
hey
then yen and tell me
to consent be ho no
then ko
hey
ko
enti rain there no okay there has etu sika no and reflective rain accounts but has the evidence of payment after sending rain.
Okay.
To tell him say we see cap yetua. Okay,
one Frederick from Agbelimpe, Accra.
Agbelimpe, yes.
Say banks don't give receipts when you make payment to an account. The banks give you a pay-in slip, which is called payment advice. If the payment is a foreign currency, it takes 21 days. If it's local currency, it takes a maximum 3 days. Frederick anyway buy.
Yeah, then I see. One say that's me yaka afedi met maka say all the money really yard and phone in you know.
Say a sikano a foreign currency
paying the no kind no.
E be take 21 days.
Ansa na reflect.
Ansa na ba.
Ndi ebeko
21 days.
Ebeko.
Ansa na ba.
Ebeko. You know, say receipt na papa na some no kind no. Minnu no wa belimpe no. So see how bank ne be ma wo paying slip no.
Paying slip.
Say no witimi.
Eno no ma send the amount. But be take 21 days.
Say oh rene any yetua you know paying slip no kra ni.
Okay.
According to the education enu edi buy. Na emom say na work no dan ya won sabeka.
Yen to aso.
Na che say ye eno so ye wi. Ho United winger Sena Ati training with House of Folk this morning. Boss Sena Ati ni ono so no pay ya site no pobi man. Ono so azumu ho no mo a ono so otua sika no nka we training kakra enso no. Afedi emra kotoko na yen sorry. Emra kotoko na yen sorry. Na download the no from people mama. Me pese me need download starting. Visa download Ibrahim start for Kotoko against Bernab FC as he nears signing a 2-year contract with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But so he go na download consider no. Any match now Bernab first go mo shake ti Kotoko no. Na I hear betim di nsema ba wo. I hear betim di nsema ba pa. Ti we dey ketu ebi na me dem ani go download and pay ya you know ono so what me here
download na start here eti go e ono na e consider
download the consider say go no bank
ona e chi na fa ne nsem no
ai we say go no kra bantem
okay
ti e chi din I can no longer work in an environment that does not align with my ambition. I hereby demand the immediate termination of my contract. I will not compromise my career. I will not compromise my career in relations. The relationship has broken down beyond repairs. Hibejo in a letter to Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
Boss, say let's end what you kakra.
But now me questions kakra na mpese mbisa.
Me I'm sure let know.
So na de buy. Letter ni dated 20th June. And that's ye 5th August. Ni nyina si 2026. Enti say 20th June de bibi betimi asesa. Ebi ene June 20th June.
I mean that was right after season end.
Season end eni muna no na odesa letter no koye. But as at an idea, so betimi Sabreno and I know person free, but an idea. So
Hubert demands immediate termination of contract from South African based ProSports agency. But ProSports says unless he pay $100,000, they won't cancel it. Or they will not terminate it.
And I'm trying to go with me.
I'm so my born hook up.
Na me was I'm trying to go with me.
I'm say come born hono. Say I say we am no weekend. I'm running ne. I am to quite between Hibejo the local agent no ProSport for rep Isaac and Hibejo papa. enti mo a mo se letter na che no asem no wan pusu nu a won te ne kankan mo ko pusu se mo ntwa mo ne nya kwankwa no mo se prosperous for catch me say one year professional he has a contract with Kotoko he should see to the end of the contract no say no he can't wait enti the pressure to Isaac so say on Kotoko for nkasa no mo ntwa contract ni mu na you say deal back fi India as in say wiem
India. Your last one, eh?
Okay, so what's my last one? I'm not trying to one yanko. Sorry. Emu di but yetim. Enye better crack. Lord Hilary Adabo. Lord Hilary Adabo. Prince Badu. Lawson Chain Menu. Abdullahi Kadri. Tinkler to choose. Tinkler and Mezo to choose 2 from these 4 players. 4 no. 2 of them.
Kadri ni ho.
Kadri no say on na so ofi outside by na say bisa.
On a foreigner no.
On a foreigner. Foreigner. Nti by the time Akotoko ebe wie bibia Saturday Sunday omo ko nkran no. This 4, 2 of them. Tinkler will have to choose 2 of them. After Marie Johnson upon Wusu and Zakaria Fusini will meet Tinkler and Menzo on Saturday after the Saturday friendly match against Ebony.
Clementino, your Makwaba Eddie Fipadi, Pajo Can we free support
Hello.
Tino Pajo to say Kotoko ne benab na sise dia na ekoso ho.
Dimo yanka to for to so no na e bi ya na game no e bana wi e Pajo Park na benab go back wa omo se ti Kotoko no enera ena omugile mu Kotoko entime ente kano yanka to for say first team no enya Dalad Ibrahim Emmanuel Koche Patrick Esiedu Joseph Amwa Musa Hamzata Abdul Kader Musa Adams na Lawson Chairman Marfin Donzo Isaac Uswajman and a best mark of ring NFL 11 Eric Tinkler parody and now first no what Aziz Dari Ebeyi Tonlat the career of Hussein Abba Hubert Abba Presbedu Walid Neema Emmanuel so entry and so Abba Saka Dauda Philip Amu Hilary Adabo Dogo Yakubu Isaac Minta and a Johnson upon Omunilano Abba Abayes Isaiah so one and a Benap and also Equemona because Kakami Joseph Labi yes you could use 17 and a captain and a 2 so the will see to take Kotoko players and what they do Kwani that young Sam 22 player we see a Kotoko boys no Jumano now many Kakamwa after Kotoko boys no minim to be up to ya dia e ma ne so coach na ni a e no e ya dia ba ko e na game no mo bo no nzu di dia wa ni mu ho a che pe Kotoko e di bi se omo e pe kate ni ya no agent pro eni e che ho e bia e mo mo ko nya sa fe ni ma sha tie e bo season into ni bia as go so no e de ni a e be fa but anya bia no your individual players that come ni bia dibo omo dia spell na no we down mo a omo betumi aye omo betumi again. For example, I have the jump to see and our government. What you born out to say like a national asset. Come that young chap or the other player alone. The bono to buy or one leading so kanga oh game no one player everybody about so Aziz Dari. Someone to say anybody and 3 crucial steps which we hear Edema Kotoko. I didn't know being that year and can be and can Benam Ashabe 3 goals ni na no Aziz etuni eyi ball no e dey post no so eno na yekro mo ajibo so na ye say ni mo say Kotoko etuni Africa na na say mpo bi ba abeka so pete no be o sha la bia ye titi maba pa mo ni na no e say o sha we no e bia jibo be Kotoko last game mo mabo sample of 2 of the preseason no akoso e won kan ti supporters kakra betimi aba no omaba school for so e wa ha jibo mi na no e hwe dia e kodo
signs of tinkler ball ne pass e fetire na ye guta ball no nche dan win me say signs of tinkler ball no say ye pass ball na fetire players betia guta ball no sa de ni bi
na jibo say me ka de dia say ano de wodo alo be kana materials na wo no ene ye de sa de no me ba ye de me ka say onya de mi hu kase e bia say America ka no be man of benefit of the doubt say materials o kura no ho ball for now no onya de a also de ka kire wi aso na say we de Dutch kakra we de basa tikita ka no so den time no so de aba but ne de me ka say me hu bia na me boa e hye da yi me ho di bebre ne mo bia ye ba ma ye ka say ebrenu gusu ko ne na no obetumi a chere sa ball na ma ewiase nyina no.
Okay, Clementino ye beda se nti BBS ana wayi asutire na ya saba ya Pajo biem. Okay. Clementino the darling boy na ye na din komo from Pajo Asante Kotoko first pre-season game. Omo ne Benab na ebo Benab FC. Omo hye Kotoko kabako akotoko entimi entiye. Captain, mama shase mfriwe.
Obani, mean dwell so much on the result of this particular game. May assure say whoever bet dwell so much now when you fair to the coach and the players. Benabo so nima, omo one teamer and Ashanti region. I think Division 2, right? Omo very consistent. Omo keep players and omo one teamer. They play together for some time because omo eye for the European market. In the any time we are the players know about compact game and they know what they are doing. As I guess as I took a talk, I must start a process no. So this coach Klabiano is not looking so much at the results, but over their particular thing are all here now or the anything. But then I always mention this and I will maintain this. We are always hearing players are echo, but we are yet to hear that my key sign in our Sandoko to be added to the team no. Because so what the Real Madrid example Omasanbi and the Jabi Garcia more kwa woman say asanwi. They are seriously in the market and nobody on the Mandika or better Rodri almost try to get them. But I'm hearing a lot of protocol. We call what we call to MCC, we plan a busiania. Maybe you may find say media speculation do. But still, I'm still looking at how Omar Kotoko be added. No more be part of that coach, Maybe the second week, offense part of the training regime now. Maybe you will side, you give the coach the benefit of the doubt, and I think that Scottish supporters will agree with me and give the coach some time and the players some time because preseason, you go through a lot. Yeah, you physical and some about ball work. Sometimes players will go on and no you do because of load to after na free physicality I don't go through no more about yes of course Bernard able to me Asha Santi Kotoko but it's not a big deal. It's not something that else will be jealous so much so much on
next one
opening who but Jawa 7 time is of the essence 20th June or letter 26 June or expect Kotoko respond. And I want to say, hey, be now on your response, and now we're in your cry. But Kotoko started training, no. He's at the training grounds. Problem be my since then. Let me give you the background of that later. Over now, some more throw ya. Actually, say, event of last season, and then will go through. Players, your mom, your site, or more, a big disciplinary committee to the center of the police station. I don't know about that one. And no animal free said then if say my team not say go to the and they be free say me you comfortable say me free team and I will not begrudge the player. Second team na nkata no you players be. As the player not free say me so comfortable I want to go. Me not sure say to be an issue. But just all that here. The Kotoko team was ready to let some players go. Yen mu kra no abro Kotoko jano kwan. Based on indisciplinary issue. Yenim kra no the other players are now you listed or man you can't have even though speculations even though rumors but yenim say nye ball in a buy na coach no sporting football director no decided to know all other players no the opportunity na hwɛ wɔn na take decision on them nka ebi anka players bi wɔ hɔ anka ne komuni kotoko training grounds so forget about we be jawa na kotoko pɛ no but the player also feels say maybe enema will go through no as a player a toxic atmosphere so he cannot continue to work with the team and what but then now the board has come Omo take charge now the new coach has come now the new director of football Abba enema system was Santi Kotoko even management no if you new management are also on board maybe they can sit or they set the player down for the player to agree to let any letter so who say no be na say see here two the minimum about the letter they say the agency no pro sports for no choy you but no local manager who say agency the on or top player but the manager or no ana only you be to Asante Kotoko
when it was salad
one na only player no you aware of obi no and the players family someone is serious to the mama and papa almost free say with a book of say we are getting my point now me do no even though
etie 40
Asante Kotoko April no but player no free say enema okọ ebia to the player free say enema ni bu ho anya sanete ebi ko free say bia ni din e call out no ebia the management did not handle it well me carry player no ne thinking you know say if you let me out say I'm about out because we are here and now we are talking about okay a blockage no na e bon this all kan and all this is about no ebia he felt he feel the club could not protect him and for that on who says to move on and this letter no every Asante Kotoko so sanka management we ma new board now ma ebia kobeko
okay
but now the new board is in and I want to believe say na ba for no say the Koto administrative manager catch and say they cannot grant that they've spoken to him and they talk him down Omakacha and said there's going to be a new atmosphere and for that he's training
but that's it
because there's no coach in but
that's it
so I think that one let's pick it now obi and the bubo player no and tell where the player was coming from but all that here you go fan say na some say na you mo jawe pe wasem na obi be lose no support for that
but that's it captain mama phone you am o and ebe na tie kakra say we interview ba ko so why tie de be hye manwumre tie de o na ye de hye manwumre eche di mama ntie we na Zak Mraka kana afi yen kodi enkomo esu kakra
tinkla aso am for so ohunu amayi
mama le so mohunu amayi
le tinkla na nka se ohunu amayi na ampo
sa
Georgia usuni ti say ya
match no mo usuni coach ni usuni ti
japa me be ka am for omo ready so supporters ni bi o omo ready coach no o de omo tie na omo nhwe coach so ball no mawia the body language of the coach is not pleasant jibo and a lot can happen in a few days and now Captain raised a very, very important argument concerning omo kono yegusu kan wansem no omo ba no so it's very, very important. It looks like so share in the game yeah. Isaac Opoku Ajimai started former as good almost striker and so about vision cry coach ni man started coach ni ma cadre na started Bismarck mo or share boys ni bi later the Zakaria or the bima bebe mu a insem ni nyina na very simple pressure ni dey beba so enemy ya na Asante Kotoko company for come ho hye
eze Kotoko atika no one
omon come ho hye ewo omon ba be hye no because on paper meet me about 12 players last season Kotoko register mo this season Kotoko form on league na eno kura kodada Benjamin Chum Mohamed Kamara Lord Amoye Inji Francis Akwa club na eja no kwan Ablo Samba Ansu o de baba Yaya Albert Amoa obebo loan ombo biem Peter Akwa nsana chiba afo club na eja mo kwan these are players club na nkasa for one reason or the other, it be injuries, it be ojo mokwan. I names the second batch so besaba. So in total, you can be talking about Kotoko letting go 15 players. Last season they were registered when we were about to start the league. This season, you register them. So if the additions, you share them who be asana. Na ase my coach na juma no so ayeden kakra. Because yempo players pa ne hu omo say omo money mo so ani a no more other clubs no am for so omo ko ene na metie aduana ebo news say na oti amankona oti shokan o ma maintain sana obako midiama no mafa eche dogu obako midiama no mafa Emmanuel no Sani omani nyina na omaye no it puts those teams at a certain level. Okay. You will amankona might not be a player of a survival outside sir. But by a local league na jibo obo obi akofa show kan abeka ho or pay Emmanuel Aban from Bechim na Emmanuel no na obetsu we akofa no. All those factors nyina yekeka bo ma ya na ma adwuma na yedi. Okay. Inti yeah, share exercise not till the end of a Saturday, almost next friendly, you know. But I think so from next week, dear, SSA positions need be started back. No, and yes, I say players need be back. Oh, SSA positions need be started back. Okay. Because you see, Kotko right back, Aka Kote, Abu Adams, and a coach in a try Saka or Kakra. Would that be enough? Centre back, well, Lusu Abulo, Ansu. Any a year Samba, and the coach is not impressed with Zakaria. Many about Ukraine blame just the coach, you know. Bobby father Zakaria who says yes, what in the body language in each eyes, HSA. Well, but you benya match in Munsen some year, Ansania Batanasi 4:30 on Highway Sports. And the Chemame. I think there's a Philip Amone Shibu 1-1. 3 minutes. Coach has started Usu Nitidia. Nese asem ASC enche ne Zahara Heba Mixture ebedi enkomo eye opanyini Ebenezer Amwa ewa ha ene bedi enkomo opanyi se bibia boko de boko pa mi so se se Zahara da so tiase enwoma ekoso kama mu odi o Zahara Heba Mixture ya boduma ya beba ne abedi enkomo sisi Zach, mami ntiwe. Jibo. Kakra bi na yenko Zahara ho. Ye be ese ye ho yare ansa nya so. Na me de me wo E20 December time nti. Okay. Onse Jebetimi de akọ Highway Sports. Ye be akọ Highway. 2-1 no, ma san hye bi ho. Oma ho na hye. Be na ba hye 2-1. Okay. I say one no mo person be hye bi nti ko tika mo bo ofu. Ana oma akọ hye seken go no mo ofu. Jibo. I have a problem. You see, Kroma say football no. Players no ana they need education no. This local manager, just because he thinks he was to boot be a player, or to attack a player, and local manager, no, they just samba, no, Chromas, no, tuno, Chromas. Jibo. One actually almost say they have that right. Hey, Jibo, what kind of football are people doing in this country? Hey? Some manager only know no, you have to get the name. You have to address him very well. You have to deal with him very well. Deal with the manager. Yeah. Say some who no dear no. Some who no yan kind of crunch and you see as you so some football Kroma say mama tias no dear mo don't pay Kroma say. Who gave him that authority? One can say he can go and kotoko. Now him they shake before kura. Say I'm pass a letter we kakra already and say tia kotoko should go arrest that man. To tell them go about match fixing a bribe then and one kind home. Any man ya if you talk 1,000 take them serious. Just go arrest the allegations. Allegation man. Now when ya say mutifia na mo kotoko. Now telling the word. Only the money the letter the player had the consent. He contributed to the letter. Just say he is now let me through. Just a mono Indian them go match of is it convenience or inconvenience? Just say we you know. And then the bush for man now got class a face match. This is what the boy is now telling the world. I say now move from the trial and trust how the player now goes to his family. No mama and papa and the local manager and now write a letter
saying say omakobo face match entine enu ntino e go cancel your contract I will look for the manager. Remember
time.
No, I will deal with him. I will deal with the manager very well because
game na banaway.
They are misbehaving in Eokruma say the name of manager. They are misbehaving too much.
Game na banaway dey fache me.
Mateo dey say o time
fache me. Na ye ne Zahara Heba mixture for eni enkomo. Nyame ya adoma nwumre on highway sports. Wasem no manage ho pa pese okuma me.
Area 2-1 now.
To your point game no. Benab 2 Kotoko 1. Zahara Mr. Opanyini Ebenezer Amwa yetiu etiefo nyina ye krado a obi eti de ode eba efi Zahara so ye
boss medase ewa akonya kese a ode amamen na me de enche press yesu free current stick aso ye ema ahwefo ene etiefo nyina eba metena sisi ya no hu se current stick nupa ewodwa so aye fe no Zahara Mr. Zahara G capsules hindi haba Mr. ana Zahara man capsules ye no imu nkomo eni mu chirechirmu ne yede besum adopa yi no do fon koma ya hyase yi yede ye dura ye fe no Zahara Mr. ene ne topa ya yede no ma ye fe no Zahara G capsules ana e hyase edikan wo ye nkomo twetwen yi mu na sa duro mienu ye dura oba ene bema etimi nom na wo ye bema na utie me na ne infections pa e hawadwen bema bi wo ho a infections bi te se gonorrhea syphilis anase chlamydia ene na betena aya na impempi no bema na fasa infections we no etimi man bema na efon etimi man bema no ensansan ekrokro bi etimi abetoto ne bema no ho bema bi wo ho a enam se wawura tokro boni mu afa innam yare bi te se gonorrhea anase syphilis ni nti no impempi no aya na ojonso a ubo se obre na ochimpa ansa na jonso no etimaba wa abonsa jonso so eka ne tentem bema bi so ho a ubonsa enso fitaa bi enso man bi a ensem fata ubonsa efiri ne bema eba sa uye bema na saa niema wei ewo ho a me se enne edura aba ebeboa enne Zahara Mr. enne Zahara G capsules sa uye ba ho na utie me na white anasa odepo enne wabetena oba bi ho a enam sa white no atena no so acha nti no sabi amana himfie ho na abie kakra ubonsa na naba ofre na onfa biem ofre na wakate no sa uye oba na utie me na wa na ensuo bi egugu asabi pampan bi wo ma oba me say Quadra store pharmacy shop herbal shop bi aben wo se wo pedro na ye fe no Zahara Mr. ene ne tupa ye fe no Zahara G capsules no enu ne adura oba onoma ebeboa ama wa himfie ho na achi yopo sa dro we ayadura esa bo oba bi a ontimi emu ne nsa oba bi wo ho a 2 years ni omu ne nsa da 5 years ni onya ne menses da oba bi so wo ho a onya ne menses na pains ene amane pa no namu sa wo ye oba na otisa Zahara Mr. ene Zahara G capsules no enu ne adura ebeboa wo oba bi so wo ho a enam yade pa infections tete no sabi etimi jano jonso ya yawo oba bi so ho a etimi ma ensansan bi ebegu na himfie ho prekesen oba Zahara Mr. ene Zahara G capsules duro no enu ne adura onoma ebeboa wo sa duro we esa ya duro waso a nubuna ahodo ane akeka bom sa wo ho na wo weak immune system dofo bi ho a me say onanti kakra bi abon se oteso ye duro ekutanwanduro bi a sa wo ho na de bia ewan ketenkete odofo wabwa de bia won kwa infections adokoro de bia won kwa waya no phone de bia wapam den na ewo fom odofo me se Zahara Mr. ani Zahara G capsules eduro no enu ne adura onoma ebeboa wo ye duro esa ye adura ebodofo bia ulcer pa etete no obi wo ha me se aduane toni ye ma buoyi ondidi yeso na ohuna mane na ne bua no nyina ehhese no na mfe na chi kasai edura no mura obose ohuna man orofo me se Zahara Mr. ani Zahara G capsules no yade eduro no abasa embeboa wo orofo de number si ebia na ohia nchechiremu bi na mai su da TV no sutu de fa bibia onti ase bia ofre ya ye benya adaje achechiremu 0246 348334 0246 348334 0248 569335 0248 569335 other phone come twetwe na duru ye duru aye fe no hindi haba mr so na say duru we aye duru a current stick ade abadwa so embe boa do phobia a 3D malaria etete no the phobia ho ade bia no nko a na num aye nwonwono ontimi endidi enye kama eba ne sa wasori anopa no ubo se na aposo nyina eye ne ya na say janu tipaye odofo adura ebeboa eni hindi haba mr enu ne adura onoma ebeboa wo typhoid fever na aye krankwata so no wako ako for so many years na odofo wo hia aduro na aye fe no hindi haba mr no enu ne adura onoma ebeboa esiche yale na etete no odofo me si aduro na aye fe no hindi haba mr no enu ne adura onoma ebeboa wo pressure na ada no dadwe na odofo Kodra store, pharmacy shop, herbal shop will be a bell. We see what pedro na your friend no, hindi heba mishano. And no near drum, Mr. Onoma, Jalia beer ete a hinta on the pediano. Ebe yina at the free hall. Other four, Yabako ya member don't saw your dear saw your friend no, Zahara man capsules. Na some member draw a year drop, me say a year natural helps. Debia meka, dear Mazahara man Adamus Roncon say, and ya member drona onoma alcohol to pay biaco. Enye memedro na onoma ekofan sunsan so bia akobere odache eti se wo ye bema na utie me na upe memedro no ma ebebo bema me se menye mistake choose Zahara man capsules enu ne adura so ye bema na weak erection enu abetena bema bi so ha me se oteka nim no otwika no from ha to Accra o duru adwoso na no wakakwam se wo ye bema na utesa na untimi emmo adwuma me se waduro ene Zahara man capsules premature ejaculation na ene wabetena no bema ya 2 din 1 minute bema emma etwetwe edi ho fa no bema me se waduro ene Zahara man capsules enu ne adura bema ebeboa wo sisi yale na etewo no bema me se waduro ene Zahara man capsules enu ne adura onoma ebeboa wo ohaw bia etete wa entimi mo adwuma entimi ma undile emma oba no ene nje no bema me se uhia Zahara man capsules. Other four, Sergeant number CBM 0246 34 83 34 0246 34 83 34 0248 56 93 35. Other four number no so that TV no so. The bia meka me se bambo atrema eye chen ayar sabakitima. Men tena ho enyamobo. Tuanamon Kodra store, pharmacy shop, herbal shop bia Zahara mixture any G capsules ebeboa etu infections bia se any enam yare any hindi herbal mixture ebodophobia malaria fever typhoid fever high blood pressure any na betena any Zahara man capsules a edi mema omaye mre asema momo ya duro bia bi ho na utadro na obeya danse na wakase charismatic edro no eye papa medase boss
okay eben yebedase sa no pay waba na oni abedi apumden ho enkomo Zahara herbal mixture o masoe ene yekoye na enche na ye soriso ene die ene ye special day ene ye special day
very very special
mbacho visa fatoso special birthday call Debbie visa
menya nu wiase na duaba
wachi baako
menya nu ha ye wiase de no
special birthday call ede ama DSP Bright a champion
AK officer Bright
staff officer Ashanti South be quiet
yes that is the man
yes you nipa
yes
any nipa
ba wonde we
Bright nipa DSP nipa
DSP
nyame be koso ahira wo
onhira no yire no man obusu
nyame koso ahira wo
yes
na unse yentimi nko be kwai na ye wish Bright happy birthday na yeyi eye ne commander ewo Bright ewo eye be kwai edine fim da bi yes a enyi enti commander ene birthday ni nyina ahya wonsa
yes
bibia ahya wonsa wona we invite ayeba enti DSP Bright a champion staff officer Ashanti South be quiet happy birthday we free we yere no ma DSP Docas Che Mensa of Zongo MTTU say yemfa fidie so nyame so happy birthday eti fa de no so
honorable Kofi acapella we Aduana FC supporters PRO
Kofi Acapella
aduana
chitafo nyina kasamafo
aduana chitafo nyina kasamafo no honorable special birthday Kofi Acapella
yɛde mu si a nyame ebe link no yɛde mu si a nyame yɛ adoma 4:30 yɛbɛhyia na yɛde highway sports abram yɛda mu nyinaa se news at 12 PSA ɛne Anklebo ɛna atena se ɔmo de dumienu kasebo no ɛba me hu sɛ president gyina ha a o chinchim machine no nti yɛnkɔe na time nso kura na wo pamye wo ye no ane se metia me nsɔre wɔn na bebie microphone ama wo ha ye mane mo 25 ne ade yɛnkɔ Oyerepa FM